Hey everybody, welcome back to another singles show. But that's not all. Singles, lots, and breaks. It's a mixture of it. I've got a big consignment batch that came in. And what I decided to do is rather than just do single after single after single after single, we'll switch it up a little bit. And we'll probably do like like maybe sell some singles, do a break, do some more singles, do a break, and do some more singles, and so on. That kind of a format. So we will also do some free pack giveaways tonight. I forgot to type those descriptions up. So let me go ahead and get a free pack listing together. Let's call that free baseball card pack. Give those away every 5 minutes. Get it set up for you. So thank you very much for joining. If you want to check out, right now there's 6 rounds in the pick your team categories. Go to the shop in the bottom right hand corner of your screen if you're on Whatnot, and then click on breaks, and then the 6 breaks will come up. Typically we do about 12 on an average night. On when was that? Friday night we did 25 rounds, which was a pretty busy night. But tonight we just have a fraction of what we usually do. So if you want to check out any of those limited breaks, you can. Also, tomorrow it is the last show of the year. We'll have some more limited breaks. Just kind of maybe another 5 or 6 rounds or so. Getting us into 2026 for the last show of the year. We'll do some more giveaways tomorrow. Looks like Tyler just went ahead and picked up the Chicago Cubs in the black and white round. So we've got a couple black and white rounds with those boxes in there as well. And for those of you wanting a free pack of cards, I'm just typing it up right now, so that'll be coming up in a second. All right, let me go ahead and get that one running, and then we'll get our first consignment item going here for you. So here's a free pack. It's in the top right-hand corner of your screen. It's running right now. There's Justin AZ grabbing the A's. Justin won a painting, by the way. I just shipped that the other day, so that'll be coming soon. So we've got consignments. We've got breaks. The first one up, it's an A-Rod rookie card. This one is his 1994 Upper Deck Star rookie. It's a BGS 8, and it is going live 10 seconds right now. Are there going to be any Phillies autos? I don't know. I know some of the items have reserves plastered on them, so we shall see. Also, I just realized I have to get a Sharpie marker for this stuff to put the order numbers on here. The A-Rod just went for $5. $5 on that one. Let me go and see if I have a Sharpie marker, because I had one, but it all dried up. And we like to ship everything the very next day around here. And to do that, we need to have everything on the up and up. All right, so let me go grab see if I have one in my work bag. I'll be right back. So I get the brown that I've got in my work bag. I need to just get on Amazon. Make sure this is in the sleeve. Yeah, this is in the sleeve. So this is number 1 of the night. All right, number 2. How about an Aaron Judge? That's a 10. It is a 1990 Aaron Judge. Now this is by, it looks like it's a PSA, but it's actually by the Pristine Grading Company that graded this card and gave it a 10. It's live right now. Pristine Grading is your grader. And Aaron Judge 1990 Top Style is live next in a pristine 10. Going for $1. I don't know why anyone even uses these kind of crappy grading companies. Like, just stick with PSA. So that sells for a freaking $1. Let's see what else we got. Again, we'll be getting into some of the breaks here in a moment. The breaks are filling up pretty quick now. This one here is a Bryce Harper. It does have a reserve of $40 on it. If you're interested in it, this is the Bryce Harper 2011, and that's his Bowman Chrome. So that's a pretty sick card right there. Bryce Harper Bowman Chrome. It's by PGA is the grading company, PGA. And the reserve price, it starts out at $40. It is his Bowman Chrome, and it is going live right now. Bryce Harper coming up next. That's one, maybe a crossover to PSA for sure, or you just keep it. That's going to JV Russo. JV Russo is going to have this one. Number 3 is yours. Congratulations. JV Russo with the win. Let's see what else we have in here. A couple of those have reserves on them, like I said. Also appears to be basketball cards in here a little bit. So here is a little bit of basketball action. Once the breaks get close enough to go, and we'll be going into those and going back and forth. Right now, that Pick Your Team 2 is looking pretty close. We're going to run into that here very, very soon. Basketball cards. I don't know anything about basketball cards, so we'll just show you what's in here. Don't know. Nikola Jokic. I don't even know. I don't know a thing about basketball. Jovic, whatever it is. Bunch of his cards are in here, along with a bunch of Kevin Durant's. Show you those. Kevin Durant coming up next. We've got, who else is in this lot? 14 cards in the Paul George lot. Davis says it's not right. Jab saying basketball players' names. It's not right. Yeah, we only do baseball. Paul George right there. And Kawhi Leonard. I hope I said that right. Better than saying Cow High. Kawhi Leonard, maybe. So all of those there, it's a basketball star lot right there. 4 different star players. It's going live next to lot number 4. And it is going live right now, starting at $1 at the bottom of your screen. Good luck. Tyler is going to have the basketball lot for 19. So Tyler, thank you very much. That one is yours. $19. To save time, I'll go ahead and sleeve these all up after the fact. Do that later tonight. Put lot 4 on a piece of paper. Put them over here on the table. Let's see what else we got here. Next up, here's an Aaron Judge. That's a pristine 10 from the Iconic Grading Company. Pristine 10. Starting off right now at $1. I'm going to go run and grab a box real quick to put all these in. All right, the Aaron Judge is going to be sold in this consignment. Selling for $16. Come out to Justin AZ. Justin, thank you very much. Ross Byrne with the bat signal there. Let me see, let me check it out. Sorry, always seems like I'm so distracted when we do these consignment auctions because I have to keep a spreadsheet and record all the prices and everything as we go along. It's a lot of extra work. What was it? It says it went to Justin. Which one? Oh. Yeah, well, I'm not even writing people's names down, honestly. All I do is I write the auction number 5, and then I print the invoice. Whatever it says on the invoice is who gets it, so we'll get it to the right spot. Does Sophia care about basketball at all? Nah, she doesn't. Not at all. Casey Slugger, how's it going? Let's see what else. Next, here's another one with a reserve on it. It's the Wembanyama rookie card, the Prism rookie card right there. It has a $30 reserve price on it. It is an SGC in the tuxedo jacket. Starts off at $30. The Wemby rookie card. That one's going live right now, starting at 30 in A9. Iconic Grading Company is $10 a card with a 72-hour turnaround time. Steve picking up the Padres. Or check that, Steve picking up this one. Congratulations, Steve. Put this back in its holder for you so that I can write the order number on it. Order number 6. You got it. Going for $34. All right, so yeah, there's a box here filled with stuff. We'll be going into it. There's stuff that there's a lot of there's some slabs. There's a lot of stuff in team bags, which we'll lot up and get those off to you. There's stuff in top loaders as well. There's stuff that's just like in top loaders there, just like some singles and stuff like that. So I don't know if we'll get through all this tonight. We might do some next Tuesday as well. There's like Dan Ugla in a 1-touch, Mark Teixeira in a 1-touch. There might be some gems in here. You never know. Here's another basketball lot. This is 6 cards, Shaquille O'Neal. It's a Shaq, and they're all in top loaders. Early Shaquille O'Neal lot right here. So, yeah, I don't even know, 94 or something on this one. Looks like probably early 90s on these O'Neals. 94, 95, something like that. So, a bunch of O'Neals right there. They are starting off at a freaking buck. It's live right now. Lot number 7. Up for grabs next. Robert M is going to have that lot. Robert, thank you very much. Those are going to be yours. Any Cardinals baseball slabs? There are some slabs in here, but some of them have like a reserve price slammed over the top, so I can't really see who it is. Let's see what else, and then we'll get into a break here. I'm going to try to do these by sport. Let's do another basketball one. Here's 4 basketball packs. We got Cade Cunningham. Rookie card on the Cade Cunningham. Bomb Squad. Bunch of Cade Cunningham rookies in here. We're going to have Jonathan Kuminga, I guess. I'm not sure how it's said. Steve says, a Brown guy has something to say. Curious what type of hobby boxes come in the $300 tier. I don't ever really promote that all that much. I can go ahead and show you, for example, if you're interested. I got one that I just shipped out today. Or am shipping out today. I just printed the shipping label like 15 minutes ago for Chris 6. He's at the very end of the month he gets charged, so I saw he just got charged and I was like, well, since I didn't ship his last 2 payments because his address was bad. He had the wrong address in, so I couldn't ship his other 2. It's like, I'll just open this up and put the December stuff in there as well. There's LaMelo Ball in there. So I can show you that package right now. I don't ever promote it, though, because, you know, sometimes it's tough to come by hobby boxes. Joel Embiid is in there. So you get all those basketball players for one price, that entire lot. 4 packs of basketball players. And it's going live right now, starting at $1, lot number 8. That's what lot number 7 sold for. To go look that up, but that's why I need somebody to sitting next to me. I always think about I need to hire somebody and just have them in here as like a secretarial type deal. Let me go to orders and see what 7 sold for, so I can write that down. Well, number 7 sold for $10. Got it. This one's gonna sell for $34 on the basketball lot. Must be some nice players in here for sure, because I don't know any of these guys. Upper Rocks picking up a spot. Thank you very much. Lot number 8 right there. All right, let's get into a break. We'll be going back and forth between this consignment and a break. Once the breaks are filled, we'll get into them. This one's pretty much filled. It's pinned at the bottom of your screen. It is the very, very much well-loved Cosmic Chrome, along with this backdrop's making me nuts. I think I'm just going to put it like that. You can't really tell the depth perception anyway. Like, it was always kind of like at a 45-degree angle. We'll just go like that and call it a day. So we have this in there, the Cosmic Chrome. Also inside this break, it's going to contain Heritage High Number and a Chrome Update Mega Box in this one. So there we go. All of that is in there. There's only 3 teams left. Also a Ken Griffey Jr. jersey. It's the Astros, Cardinals, and the Tigers as the teams that remain. So here you go with all of the Cardinals. Starting them off at $1 right now. $1 spot on the Cardinals. And I'll go ahead and read off all the other teams in this one. Pick your team round number 2. They're all taken off the board already. The Arizona Diamondbacks are going to Fungo Dingers. Atlanta Braves are going out to TJ Miller. KT Poppy is going to have the Baltimore Orioles. Boston Red Sox are going to DeWalt. Chicago Cubs are for Joy. Striker is going to have the White Sox. And Bake just picked up the Cardinals. Thank you very much. Joy also has the Cincinnati Reds, and Justin's got the Cardinals. The Guardians, the Cardinals. Man, what's going on with me tonight? By the way, I got violently sick, by the way, on last time we were live. Remember that? Sunday night. I got violently sick. So sick that I couldn't get everything in the mail the next day. Sanford Music. I got food poisoning really, really bad on Sunday night. And I could start to feel it coming in as the break continued on. Steve T with Milwaukee. Violently sick. Like, I didn't sleep, and it was just awful. DeWalt with the Mets. And I was like, Sophia, what was in that dinner you gave me? That burrito bowl? I was like, I never want to eat one of those again. And she's like, I don't know. I'm fine. And I was like, think back. What did I have for lunch? Freaking Denny's. It's a ghost kitchen called the Meltdown or something. I was like, that must have been it. Because she had the burrito stuff, and my daughter Olivia had the burrito stuff as well. She came over. But man, it was bad. I was down. I didn't recover until like the afternoon of Monday. Stay awesome as the Giants. I'm just filling out the list. Seattle Mariners, TJ Miller. Who else do we have here? St. Louis just went to M-Bake. But everything from Sunday night got shipped today, so sorry for the extra day delay. Steve with the Texas Rangers. Chris with the Blue Jays. Washington going to J.V. Russo. So the only team left available in this one is the Tigers. I'm going to just start them off at $1 right now. You never know. Hit a huge Jackson Jobe Stellanova auto in the preview video. It's live right now. All the Tigers. And then we'll do this one. We'll be going back and forth between the consignment and breaks tonight. Something a little bit different for you. Do break, then we'll get back into a consignment and vice versa. All right, and looks like Kid is going to have that spot. Kid, thank you very much. And also the Houston Astros were picked up by It Now Style by Upper Rocks. So get that all taken care of. Get this list printed out, and we'll start to rip into these and see what we can find. We'll also give you a free pack of cards in just a second. Send everybody a message that this one is starting up. My curiosity is killing me on what's in my box. Somebody asked what's in a $300 box, by the way, so maybe don't watch. I opened your box up just so I could put the other stuff in there for December. You probably saw your shipping label got printed out. And I had this one sitting here for like last month because you had a bad payment. But it's just like the most recent hobby box. So look away, Chris, if you don't want to know. So in this one, which I opened up, you have like your Allen Ginter hobby box in there. You have Topps. There's a Topps update hobby box in there. There's a bunch of packs wrapped up in bubble mailers, and then there's also 4 of the most recent blasters in there as well. It's 2 months worth of stuff. I'll probably toss like an archives box in there for December, something like that. Can't do like weird. My printer just made the weirdest sound, sucking the page back in. Yeah, I can't do like Chrome updates, you know. That would not make mathematical sense. Anyway, let's get into this. Good luck, everybody. Pick your team. Round number 2 is ready to go. Good luck. Ross says, Jabs, I need that September 24th video. Let's do it right now. Ross is the editor of the top 25 pulls of 2025 and needs a pull from that one. Let's go ahead and open that up. Go to live stream, September 24th. Find that one. Members only, make it public. There's 2 of them on that live stream. 2 on that date. Weird. Well, they're both public now. All right, now let's see what we can find. This is, I'm glad you didn't use the blooper from Friday. I can't remember what the blooper was. Keith says that auto you hit in the monthly Jabs boxes was awesome. I actually own that card now. Yep. The Barry Bonds is mine. I traded a Cosmic box for it. We looked up the price. The Bonds is worth about $500 to $600. Cosmic Chrome box is worth like $630. So I was like, just take it. So I got the Bonds now on my PC. That is, yeah, I'm pretty stoked about it. There we go. Patrick Monteverde. Very first pack. Very, very nice. I didn't even go back and watch what the blooper was, Steve, to be honest with you. There's Nick Kurtz. Wow, a Nick Kurtz box. That's pretty cool. 3 Nick Kurtz cards in 2 packs and a Jacob Wilson. It's an Oakland A's box right there. 4 good rookies for the A's already. Ellie De La Cruz. Again, we'll get into more breaks, and we got a bunch of consignment stuff as well. There's lots, there's slabs and stuff like that. All coming your way tonight. We'll be here until probably about, I don't know, 11 something. Here comes Elsa. Elsa just got a new do today. She got her hair all cut and curled. She looks real pretty. Do you like your haircut?
Yeah.
Steve says hi.
Hi.
Then we went out to eat. Had some Mexican food. Next, we'll do some Heritage High number. Let's see what we can find out of this. Brandon says, have you sent the package with the Ortiz 1 of 1 and Breakers to Light boxes yet? No, I think that's still on my sleeving table. So we'll get that stuff out hopefully this week. Yeah, sometimes the preview videos take a little bit longer. Like I just got TJ's stuff out from the Bowman box and Camille's stuff out from the top 25. Did you want me to do a signature confirmation on it, Brandon? I can pay extra. So, I mean, that David Ortiz is worth a crap ton of money. Yeah, imagine if I weren't off this week. Man, life would just be too busy. Just be, I feel like I'd be underwater. Hey, Elsa, can you get me a red Powerade?
Okay.
I think they're in the kitchen.
Yeah.
There's a Nick Kurtz rookie card, more A's hits. We got more singles after this, by the way, and lots. Basketball, football, and baseball in this big consignment box that has come in. And some breaks in between. It's a little back and forth action for you tonight. And then tomorrow's the last show of the year. Nothing going on in that stack. The next break to come up after this one, by the way, it's probably going to be black and white, which is down to 9 spots available. Here we go with our next one here. I got my wife looking for our 1-year anniversary vacation, by the way. The initial plan was to take our 1-year anniversary trip this week and go away. Last year at this time, I got the notification today. We were in El Yunque rainforest last year at this time, swinging off of vines into a pool at the bottom of a waterfall. And now we're here in 20-degree snowy weather. Sucks. So, yeah, we stayed. Initially, the plan was to go away, but my daughter's got basketball this week, and if I'm not here, she has no way to get to it. So I was like, we'll just, since you got basketball, we'll go another time. Thanks, Elsa. So I think we're going to look for a trip after basketball season. Darren with the Ask Jabs Anything question. Where did you meet your wife at, Sophia? I met her online, actually. Like, you know, like those dating apps. I think over half of the people have met on a dating app. I used Bumble. And that's the one where the girls have to reach out to the guys first. So she saw me and sent me a message. And I sent her a message back. And we talked for a minute and then tried to decide. I said, hey, you want to go get some dinner? And she's like, sure. Then the problem was our schedules didn't line up at all. Like, because I had my kids like for the next 4 days or something like that. There's Jack Dreyer. I said, how about right now? Like, how about I come right now? Come down and meet you. And how about this? We have Rod Carew and Brooks Lee out of 75 for the Twins. That's a good start. Hall of Famer Rod Carew to Steve T. That is an awesome hit right there if you like the Twins. Congratulations. SRV says, or Noel says, I met my fiance on an app too. Very nice. Yeah, it's like 52 or 53% of the people have. I mean, it's just more convenient. You meet people at different places. I think my parents met in college. Steve says, I met my dinner on an app. Everything's on the apps now. Like, we don't even shop anymore. It's all on an app. Like, for Walmart, my wife's like, we need formula, but don't worry. It's coming. Because he just goes to the Walmart Plus app and gets it delivered. As he says, I met my wife working at Circuit City. I remember Circuit City. I used to be a patron there. I used to go there all the time, get my DVD-Rs. I always used to get blank DVD-Rs and CDRs there. Used to be a big Dave Matthews Band collector and trader back in the day. There used to be a whole community. I used to be the #1 guy. I had the most bootlegs. Because it was legal. It wasn't illegal. They allowed fans to record their shows and freely trade them amongst the community. And I guess whenever I go into something, I want to go all out. So I got every single show that I could. All right, so that box is in the books. And here is the main box of this round. And then we'll go back to a few more consignments. Cosmic Chrome. Then we got a Ken Griffey Jr. jersey that we should give away as well. I'll spin that right now before we rip the Cosmic. MLB teams, there they all are. And spin it, and we'll see who's got the Griffey Jr. Reds jersey. Griffey Reds jersey is going to the owner of the Braves. In this round, that is going to be TJ Miller. So TJ Miller, congratulations. That one is yours. All right, here we go with all of the Cosmic. Steve T picking up the Astros and pick your team round number 5. Yeah, we got another round that is coming up with 8 spots left. That's probably going to come next, unless another Cosmic round takes the lead. I just got 2 cases of Cosmic in today, so we're set for a little while. This product just keeps going up and up and up. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, these are up to 630 box now on blowout cards. Fungo Dingers just took the D-backs in Tier 1. Yeah, we got a little Tier 1 action as well. Just one round of that, but I always like doing Tier 1. Yeah, it's pretty crazy that it keeps going up like this. Last year's Cosmic is $950 a box, so it's like closing in on that. So the Baltimore Orioles, and we got a case hit right here, a Star Fractor. Those are relatively rare, maybe 1 in every 8 boxes or so. Corey Seager, a nice hit for Texas. James Wood's in there as well. Little Star Fractor action, and we're going to have an Aqua. I think they call it the Aqua Equinox, number to 199 on the Will Smith. Got the white hole refractor of Brooks Lee. So Brooks Lee and the Twins are having a good round tonight so far. Here comes the Nucleus. It's Braxton Ashcraft. Got the Drake Baldwin in there. Another James Wood on the insert, light speed. And now the other side of the box. I feel like a lot of times we have more luck with the right-hand side of the box anyway, so that's coming up. Get these hits from the left-hand side sleeved up real quick, and then we'll see what's coming next in the consignment. We'll probably do this break, do another like 5 to 10 consignment items, and then back to another break. Back and forth we'll go tonight. Let's see. Did I get 5-star? I didn't even try, Ross. I actually forgot all about it. Yeah, what's freaking 5-star go for? What was the equal price? I know people were saying it was $2,000 on like secondary markets. Trying to see. I can't. It's not on this website. It was $1,000 on equal. Now it's $1,700. I figured it'd be around there. Remember, didn't I say 700 to 1,000 is where I figured it would be? Still, too expensive. Yeah, the Angels bought out Anthony Rendon, so they're like, we don't want you to play for us anymore, so just go away. Yeah, they bought him out. They gave him all his money that he was owed and said, get out of our clubhouse. So Anthony Rendon could be coming to a team near you. It would be the most Pirates thing ever for them to sign him to like a minor league deal. And hope that he regains his 2019 swing. That would be like if the Pirates miss out on this Japanese third baseman, I could see them doing that. And then trying to hype everybody up, saying, well, he just came off of a $200 million contract and whatever. There's a Paul Skeens on the ultraviolet beam. Resigns Mike Trouter in there. Roki Sasaki is always welcome around here. And how about a Stella Nova? This is the second time we pulled this one. Ellie De La Cruz, Stella Nova, a case hit for the Cincinnati Reds. Joy is going to get this one. So Cosmic comes through again. with a Stella Nova. Very, very nice. Congratulations, Joy. We'll get it top loaded up for you. The die-cut Stella Nova of Ellie De La Cruz. I feel like every Cosmic box has at least one big hit in there. And that's why people love it so much and are paying so much for this product. So congrats. We'll get this all processed, put together. Next break looks like it's black and white with Heritage with Chrome Mega, but there's also some other breaks that are listed as well. There goes DJ picking up the Guardians in one of those rounds. Thank you very much. Stella Nova's about 1 in 20 packs. They're not that rare then, huh? Stella Nova. I thought Stars of the Night were 1 in 20. Man, last year they were super rare. Thought they'd be about the same. Here's another free pack of cards for you. Top right-hand corner of your screen if you'd like to click into that. And here's some more items to do from this consignment. So get ready for this. We have a reserve on this one. This is Chase Burns. It's his blue. His sky blue. Now, Chase Burns was the number 2 overall draft pick a couple years ago. And let me just get this out of the way so you can see the card a little better. That's his blue. It's numbered to 499. It is a perfect PSA 10 from Bowman Draft. So that's a really nice card right there. Chase Burns, if you're interested in it, it's going consignment style, starting at $40 with the reserve price. And that's live right now at lot number 9. Chase Burns. KC Slugger is going to have it. Congratulations. That one's yours. Stick your name on there. Again, we've got consignments in between the rounds tonight. This is a basketball consignment. Boom, 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 boom. Looks like it's 4 packs again. Steph Curry is going to be the first player here. Steph Curry. 11 cards or so in this one. We also have Jason Tatum, 10-card lot. Supernovas. We pulled a Nick Kurtz Supernova. Jason Tatum. Who else? We've got Jaylen Brown, 8 of his cards. There's your Jaylen Brown. So we're going to show you every card just so you know what's coming your way. And then we've got this guy. I can't read the name. 13 of his cards, though. Donovan Mitchell. 13 of his cards. In this next lot, lot number 10, NBA lot. It is going live at the bottom of your screen, starting off at $1. And it's live right now. Lot number 10, NBA. Those are all going to Dodge Dudes for $5. Those players must suck. Right? I don't know. I know Steph Curry's good, though. $5 for all those. It's like, I don't know, 10 cents a card or something like that. Let's see what else we have here. Here's a Mason Taylor. Don't know anything about Mason Taylor, but this looks like some sort of kaboom. And it says 1 of 1 down there. So it's numbered 1 of 1 on the Mason Taylor. It's live right now at number 11. Mason Taylor, 1 of 1. When's the next basketball break? Probably never. This 1 of 1 sells to Justin for $5. Thank you very much, Justin. See what else we got in this assignment. We've got a couple Brewers cards in 1-touches. We'll just do them both together. Jackson Reitz and Pablo Abreu, 2 first. And they're both in 1-touches. Well, one's a rookie auto, one's a first Bowman. Those are both going live for $1 at the bottom of your screen. And you get the 1-touch. I mean, the 1-touch alone is like $3 to $5. Both of those live right now. for $1. Jerry gets it for $3.50 a piece. That's worth just the cost of the one touches. Thanks, Jerry. Those are yours. Let's see what else we have in here. The Griffey Jr. in a one touch. It's the 1990 Topps Gold Rookie Cup. It's live right now. Griffey in the one touch. Next free pack is going to be going right now. Justice says, I'm so glad you said never on basketball breaks. David says, just an FYI, you giving away jerseys is a big plus and differentiator. Thanks, man. I try to do stuff that's different than everybody else. And so a couple of the things that I've done is I give you a free pack of cards every 5 teams. No, most people don't do that. I give away free buyer appreciation items like the jerseys. I don't think anybody does that. And I give you every single card. Many people don't do that. So I think that's at least 3 things that we do that's different than everybody else. Because I know you have a lot of options. You know what I mean? That one's going to go for $5. Ken Griffey Jr., congratulations. Let's see what else we got in this stack of stuff. The next break, by the way, will be coming up shortly. This is LeBron James. We have LeBron James lot right there. Flair 0405. These look like earlier LeBron James cards, except for this one. So a LeBron James lot right here for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 cards right there. Live right now. Bronny. Or LeBron. Bronny's the crappier James, right? It's live right now. Have you ever opened musician band trading cards? No. Sounds interesting, though. TNT Pools. The Tosinator's in the house with a rate of 4. Thanks, man. Just doing a couple consignment items before going into our next break. Going back and forth between this consignment and the break. Because I know there's kind of a lot of basketball and football and stuff mixed in here. So I was like, I can't just do this. Can't just do it that way. I'm going to do a break with this as well so that we can get our baseball fans their stuff. Anyone know anything about Jimmy Butler? Jimmy Butler Monopoly card for the Heat. It's $1. It's in a one touch. Number 15. I don't know anything about basketball whatsoever. I think the basketball Monopoly cards were in demand, though. Sells for $3. Must not be all that much. Nothing too crazy, I guess, huh? Let's see what else we have. Here's another big basketball lot. 1, 2, 3, 4 packs of cards, I think. Make it 5, 6... 7, 8. We'll do a double quadruple lot or whatever it is. Bunch of these. So we'll do all these and I'll get into the next break. And we'll go back and forth between these. So you're going to get a whole bunch of packs and we'll go through all of them so you know who your players are. So it's 8 lots together. Probably all-star players. Tim Hardaway Jr. is your first player. Here's all your cards. Looks like some parallels in there. I remember his dad, Tim Hardaway Sr., of course. Got Kyrie Irving right here. 13 Kyrie Irving cards. I'll re-team bag these all up for you, of course. Kyrie Irving. Got Chris Paul right there. Chris Paul. Up next, here's 22 cards of James Harden. James Harden with the big beard. So you get a bunch of him. Maybe a future Hall of Famer. It's been around for a while, I guess. We've got Luca. Matt, you can send me a message on Whatnot, and I'll take a look at it. Bunch of Luca cards in here. So you get all these Lucas. You get a bunch of Derrick Rose. Looks like 11 cards there. I can never get the freaking team bag opened up. Ross says, I don't know whose mystery pack this is, but this would be a great for... this consignment is, but this would be great for mystery packs. We've got Damian Lillard. A bunch of his cards. About 14 or so. All of these. And we've got Jimmy Butler. So a lot of basketball here. Some of you guys are crossovers and do baseball and basketball. So you guys know about that. But all of those, it's 8 different player lots. For one price, it starts out at $1. The bottom of your screen if you're interested in it. It's a lot of cards. It'll be about 16 ounces, and it's going to go live right now at $1. Then we'll get into our next break. Then we'll go back and forth. Lot 16, 8 NBA lots in one. Wow, TJ says, Ike agreed to do the Nolan Ryan 92 Fleer smoking baseball painting. That's awesome, man. You're going to get hooked like me. I probably have about 10 of his paintings up. Got a whole corner, and they're awesome. Like, it's so cool to have, like, your favorite cards, like, immortalized as works of art. And once he does it, he's not going to do another one. So... it's like a one of one. Like I think Jeff Becker has the Mike Trout rookie painting, 2011 Topps update, so no one's ever going to be able to get that one again. Chris says my wife is wondering after today when's the next Cosmic break. She wants to buy in. Well, we have a limited breaks tomorrow for the New Year's Eve show. We'll have some more Cosmic then too. Speaking of Cosmic, we're going to our next round, which is this one. It's not quite Cosmic, but it's black and white for you. So let's do that. We do have more Cosmic coming to you in a little bit. But you got your black and white box right there. Also, it's going to come with the Heritage High Number box. And it's going to come with the Chrome Mega Box, Chrome Update Mega Box as well. There's just a couple spots left in this one. These black and white boxes are pretty fun. There's only 4 teams left. If you're interested in any of those, we'll run them off real quick. Here's all the Cleveland Guardians starting at $1. They're live right now. Do you see the Topps special set? I didn't. I saw the Topps Living set, Andy Van Slyke, the other day. I tried to buy one, but it wouldn't let me because I tried to use my points. It said, nope. I was like, all right, I guess I'm not paying $10 for an Andy Van Slyke card. There's the Topps Now rookie set. I might have to buy that then. Is this still good until tomorrow? M. Bake is going to have the Cleveland Guardians. Congratulations. Next, it's all the Giants going for a freaking $1 in this round. $1 Giants spot. They're live right now. Let's see who else. Steve T's got the Baltimore Orioles. We got the Boston Red Sox going to Matt Mira. We've got Tyler Lass going to the Cubbies. Got the Chicago White Sox going to Z Verona. Cincinnati's going to Chris C. M. Bake is going to have the Cleveland Guardians. Colorado is for Jay Wolf. The Great Bambinos for Detroit. Justin Az's got the Stros. Phil's got the Royals. SRVJR's got the Angels. Dodgers going to TJ Miller. Z Verona's going to have Miami. Chris C's got the Brew Crew. Giants going out there to Justin Az. Thank you very much. Minnesota Twins for David Shee. Got the Mets going to Big E. Yankees going to J. Torre Solito. Here's another one. All the Cardinals for $1. $1 Cardinals spot. It's live right now in black and white. And then we'll be one team away from running it all. Oakland A's for the Great Bambino. Got Chief Rocks. Taking the Phils. Pittsburgh's going to JV Russo. San Diego's going out to Dodger Dudes. Got the Giants going to Justin Az. EJC's got the Mariners. Mike Wall just picked up his Cardinals. Tampa Bay is for Jerry. Steve T's got Texas. And then Justin AZ's got Washington, and I think there's just one team left. It's the American League champion, Toronto Blue Jays, for $1. It's live right now. Last team out. I think I saw that one. The number was 25. I sent him a note. I sent him all his cards, and then I put a little note there that said, just at your convenience, if you want to pay for that spot. I believe it was 25. So tell me you can disregard that note when he gets it if he wants to take care of it whenever. Upper Rocks is going to have him. Upper Rocks, thank you very much. So this round is ready to go. Good luck, everybody. I'll print this list out. Then we'll do this break, and then we'll get back into the consignment for 5 or 6 more of those. Let me send everybody a message. Black and White, the brand new product that came out recently. Here's another free pack of cards for you. I'll try to keep those coming. But if I miss on running a new one, just let me know and I'll press the button. All right, so time for a little bit of this and a little bit of that. I also got a bunch of archives in today, so I can start throwing archives in the breaks a little more often. I got like 3 cases of that in today. The UPS guy had to make 4 trips to my house today. Back and forth through the snow. He's like, yeah, he didn't give me a dolly today, so I got to make 4 trips. Because I met him at the door because I had to sign up for my Cosmic cases. By the way, the next one coming up after this is going to be Cosmic Chrome. Let's see which one. I'll pin it for you. All the Cosmics are pretty close. They're all about equivalent. And we'll do this one, Cosmic Chrome 6, with archives. That one comes with a Shohei Ohtani game-used relic instead of a jersey. My jerseys are getting really low. So I got more on the way. I ordered a bunch more. Basically, whenever I'm laying around with my son feeding him, I'll go ahead and try to track down some more jerseys. All right, here we go. I actually made a mistake on my jersey inventory. Some people I said I'll send you an Ellie De La Cruz jersey to, and I don't have any. Actually, the City Connect jersey that I thought was Ellie was Ken Griffey Jr., so I sent that instead with a little note. I mean, that's just as good, if not better, I think. 2 Nick Kurtz's in the box. BC just picked up a spot. Thank you very much, Cleveland Guardians. Jay Sports says, just a thank you to all of you, especially Jabs. You folks keep me sane. Jay Sport, thank you very much. This Friday will be my day. I could buy into a break or 2 on Friday. Very nice. That's the Find the Auto Friday. We'll have some breaks as well. Probably break out some Find the Auto stuff. The top's now set 65. Yeah, I don't like that. I wish I could use, that's a lot. 65 for a 12-card set. I wish I could use 2 coupons at once. You can only use 1 at a time, right? 1 per order. With all the Tops Now stuff, I have over 1 million Tops Now points from all the cases I buy from them. So I try to use them whenever there's a good Tops Now release. I just use my points and buy it with that. So it's almost free. I still have to pay the shipping. Jay Sports says, once I sell that Pujols ball, I'll be able to buy a car. I'm that close. Jeez, that's awesome. Yeah, Pujols, his autos go for great money. Yeah, I'm the type of guy that runs a car into the ground. There's Lou Albert Arias numbered to 76. Like, I drive it until it just won't go anymore. I've only ever had, let's see, I've been driving since I was 17. Got my permit when I was 16, but I didn't get my license until I was, well, I may have been 16 actually. July of 97, I think I got it. So I think I was 16. But let's see, I had 1, 2, 3. I'm on my 4th car of my life. The first one I had 99, first car that I bought, 99 to 2003. Ran that one until it wouldn't go anymore. I bought it used. Second one I bought used as well. Had that one from 03 to 2013. So that one lasted 10 years on a used car. It's pretty good. Bought it with 30,000 miles on it. Then from 2013 to 2021, I ran that one into the ground. I bought it brand new off the lot with 0 miles. When I was done with it, it had over 300,000 miles on it. Because I have a long commute to work. And I did a whole lot of road tripping around the country to see the Pirates games in the 2010s. So 315,000 miles or something like that. Now the car I have is a 2021. It's already got well over 100,000 miles on it. I'll keep that one till it dies. There's Steve T. Winning a free pack of cards. Congrats, Steve. Here's another free pack of cards for all of you. Top right-hand corner of your screen. Steve said his first car was a 1960 Firebird. My mom has a 68 Camaro. My dad always kept it. Like, his goal was to fix it up, but he never has done it. It's still in their garage. Not in running shape. I don't think it's run since 1991. Because he was going to fix it up. That's one of those things, like, you plan on doing it, but you just keep putting it off over and over and over again. There's an autograph. Nico Cavadas right there. For the Angels, TJ says 92 Honda Accord. Yeah, mine was a 95 Chevy Corsica. Was my first car. I bought it for $1,500. I think it had 139,000 miles on it when I bought it. And when I was done with it, it had like 200,000 some. Like low 200,000s. I always did a lot of driving. Wonder if I'm curious now how many like estimated lifetime miles I've probably driven. I wonder if I'm close to 1 million career miles yet. I might be. J Sports says my best car was a 1700 BC Flintstone Mobile. He says, don't torture yourself. It might be near there. The baseball card says, can I mod? I don't know who you are, so even like the folks that I know very well, I only really like to have like just a very small handful of mods. I remember this one time I had someone be a mod as like a guest mod, and then like this one weirdo made a video about it and said that I was having my mod show bid. It was I forget who it was, because in our old auctions, I forget who, they stepped in and were a guest mod for one day, and they won a couple items. Even the mix won a couple items, and he made a video about that saying he was a show bidder, which is ridiculous. So there's some real idiots out there that I don't want anyone to think anything shady ever going on, so I just keep it to a low number. And also, if you've ever been into any of those YouTube chats where every single person is a mod and you're not, it just makes people be like, that's weird. Well, we got the autograph. That's a short print of Dalton Rushing, by the way. That's a good hit. Short print image variation of Dalton Rushing. Now it's time for the main box, the black and white. Almost time for your daughter to get a car. That's right. She's going to be 16 in a year and a half. She wants a Tesla, so she better start sorting for me a lot more to save up. Slayer says, I like your breaks with no blasting music in the background. Thanks, man. I mean, music's not bad if you like it, but the problem is, no matter what music you pick, half of the people watching aren't going to like it, even if it's like a great classic song. So I just like to keep it nice and calm. I don't pick the music. If you want to put music on in the background while you're watching, then you can do it. You could be jamming out to whatever while looking at whatever's pulled out of these packs. There's a Ben Rice. Manny Machado's numbered to 75 on the yellow. There's Ohtani right there. Jacob Wilson. Another numbered card, it's Griffin Conine. That's numbered to 75. James Wood. Okay, these are about $500 a box. One autograph per box. Usually about 4 numbered cards per box as well. And then there'll be short prints hidden throughout, so you just got to look at the back of your cards. Luckily, it's all card shipped, so no chance of a short print not being shipped to you. No autograph yet, though. There's another free pack going to Dana. So, Dana, congratulations. Free pack to you. Here's another free pack. Boom. Take all the free packs. I've got so many just loose packs laying around. You can have them from 10 years of doing Patreon packages. Blake says, if anybody likes indie rock, I'm in a band called Homemade Haircuts. Nice. Here's the last part of the box. Then we move back into the consignment before coming back. Rock says, my favorite band's Aerosmith. We've got Chris Sale, numbered to 50 on the blue. There's our autograph. It's for the Mets. Luis Angel Acuna, numbered to 50. That one's going out to the Mets. Big E is going to take the box hit. Blue team color match, numbered to 50. Not too shabby. Luis Angel Acuna, congratulations. We'll have a purple coming up in here as well in the black and white. There's another blue. PCA right there. Yamamoto is in there. There's an Ellie De La Cruz on the portraits card. TJ likes DMB, Rush, and REM. Good choices, especially DMB. Hey, Emmy.
Question.
Ohtani, that's a great hit right there. Ohtani, numbered to 25. What's your question, Emmy?
Can I play on my iPad when I'm in bed?
You can play on it until I come tuck you in. And then you have to turn it over.
Turn it over where?
Turn it over to me, because I don't want you to have phones in bed or any of that stuff. Stu Wood picking up a spot. Thank you very much. Get this auto top loaded up. Thanks, Chris. Yeah, there's people out there that are crazy. All right, here we go with this next consignment. That round is in the books. Steve says, there should be a PayPal from the Tosinator. We got it. So, Tosinator, thank you very much. Steve, picking up a spot. We're moving into our next break shortly, but first, we got more consignments to do. Here is a Aristides Aquino rookie card in a PSA 10 that is in this consignment. It's going live for $1 right now. Former rookie standout for 1 year back in 2020. He got a box cover. He was the cover of the box for 2020 Optic. Going for $2. Yeah, that's kind of expected. Aquino disappeared from baseball. PSA 10 for $2. Everybody had that card graded too, because they thought he was going to be like something big, but he never really panned out. Here are Shaquille O'Neal 4 cards. 4 Shaquille O'Neal cards in here. Right there. And we'll also give you, if there's any more basketball in this. A numbered Anthony Towns with it, numbered to 99. So there you go. That one's $1 right now. Towns plus 4 O'Neals, all top loaded up. Lot number 18. Gotta go back and see what lot number 16 sold for. I didn't write that one down on my freaking checklist here. Let's see here. Lot 16 sold for 22. Lot number 18 here is going for $7. Thank you very much. Rocky's going off the board. Good luck with the rocks. Here's a graded card. Pristine 10 from the iconic grading company, Luka Doncic. It's live right now. This is 2020 Optic. Fanatics box set parallel. I guess Doncic is a pretty good name in basketball. Rock says, I had a Chrome Basketball Mega for Christmas and hit a Cooper Flag numbered Steph Curry. Or Cooper Flag numbered Steph Curry and an autograph. That's pretty good. Cooper Flag is like the big name in that, right? Another free pack of cards going to Chris C. Congratulations, Chris. Looks like Chris C's going to win this too. Back to back for you. 19 is yours. We've got a Dayami Brown rookie patch auto numbered 249 coming next. It's live for $1. Dayami Brown. More consignment, back and forth between consignment. We do about 5 to 10 consignments, then back to the next break, and then back and forth we go. Keep you on your toes. Pool of Fame is going to have that one at number 20. So Pool of Fame, thank you very much. Let's see what else. Cody Bellinger on the, with a one touch on the silver pack. Bellinger right there. Silver pack mojo. Number 21. I'll write that on the sleeve. It's going to go to back and forth between Jeff and Big Song. Jeff's going to get it. Thanks, Jeff. That one is yours at $9. Ken Griffey Jr., numbered to $9.99 on the Unleashed insert. It's live right now. Ken Griffey Jr. starts off at $1. You're kind of getting away from the lots. We got cards in one touches now as we work our way down the box. So a lot of lots in the top of this box. We kind of got rid of all those. There's also some top-loaded lots as well. Numbered 615 out of 999 on this one. It's going to go to Justin with the win. Justin, thank you very much. That one's yours. See what else. Don't know a thing about many of these players. I don't know anything on Jimmy Butler, but it's in one touch, and it's live right now. Jimmy Butler Unleashed insert from 2023-2024 Donruss. Going to $2 to Big Saul. Big Saul, thank you very much. Next one up, this guy. It's a football player. Don't know a thing about him. Richardson, huh? Paul Richardson. Rookie card number to $3.99 in a one touch. It's live. Robert says Butler's actually real solid. There we go. That might be good. Oh, this one's not. This one's a crap card, I guess. So it sells for $1. That one touch is worth more than the card for sure. This is a good hit. Hagen Smith, Boys of Summer. He was the #1 overall draft pick for the White Sox last year. Hagen Smith, and it is numbered to 99. So that is a really nice hit for a buck. A nice thick one touch. At number 25, I'll just put it on the sleeve, the order number. 25 on it. Justin AZ is going to have that one. Justin, thank you very much. That one's yours. Next one up, it is a Mookie Betts refractor from 2022 Chrome. It's going live next. It's in a one touch at number 26. For the Dodgers fans out there. And Purdue is going to have that one for $2. Another nice price that the one touch is worth more than that. It's like getting one touch and the bet's for nothing. Let's see what else. Aaron Judge, that is his refractor, 88 tops, chrome refractor. It's live next, 88 style, Aaron Judge. Duke says, congrats, how's Sophia feeling? She's doing a lot better. I think it's just a boy-girl thing. I don't know. Here's number 27, Justin AZ. Looks like I just bloopered myself there. Bobby Witt Jr. Here is the next one. We'll see if there's any. Here is a Anthony Edwards. She wants to keep the sex of the baby a secret. But she's doing very well this pregnancy. This is a consignment, yep. This is NBA Hoops, zero gravity insert. And a one touch. But this consignment's being broken up in between the breaks. Because it's a lot of basketball and stuff, and I don't want to keep our baseball faithful bored. So we'll do like 10, and then we're probably almost at 10. Here is Luke McCaffrey. That's his rookie auto. It says RPA. Is there a patch in there? RPA, I don't see a patch in there, but it says rookie auto number to 299. It's live right now. On the Luke McCaffrey rookie auto to 299. This consignment is from someone named Breaker One Breaks, aka John. I don't know if he's watching tonight or not. John R. The great Bambino likes that one. He's going to grab it for 15. Thank you very much, Greg. Order number 29. We'll do one more, then we'll get into our next break. Let's see. It's an autograph, 5-star, $1,000 a box. Now Ross Stripling on the 5-star. I think Ross Stripling might have the same birthday as me. I can't remember. This is from a few years ago. 2014 5-star, it looks like. No, 2015 5-star. Going live right now. Ross Stripling 5-star autograph. How much was 5-star last year? I feel like it was maybe $300 a box last year or something like that. It's $1,000 this year. I didn't even try to get any. I actually forgot about it. Who can afford that anyway? $1,000 a box? That's insane. For just 5 cards. That one's in the books. Going to Justin AZ. Yeah, closer to 2K on the secondary market. You're right. All right, we're going into the next break. Yeah, if you want to buy a box, it's about $2,000. Pick Your Team 6 is all sold out. By the way, I have to do the buyer appreciation giveaway from the last round real quick, so we'll be doing that here in a second. It's an Ohtani Bat Relic, but since this one's completely sold out with Cosmic, let's go ahead and send everybody a message and Pick Your Team 6 that your break has just begun. And we'll go ahead and read off all of your teams. Tell you who's got what in this round. We have Tyler Howell taking in the Arizona Diamondbacks. We've got the Atlanta Braves going to Meek Chu. We've got Justin AZ with the Arizona Diamondbacks, or check that, the Baltimore Orioles. We've got the Boston Red Sox going to Schultz. Got the Chicago Cubs going to Joy. Sam Carr's got the White Sox. Joy's got the Reds. BC's got the Guardians. Rockies are going out to Christian. Tigers are going to Steve T. Stu Wood is going to have Houston. The Great Bambino's got Kansas City. Angels going to BC. Hazelito's got the Dodgers. Marlins are for Football Pug. Milwaukee Brewers are going to Opera Rocks. We got the Minnesota Twins going to Phil. F. Piombo is going to have the New York Mets. Yankees are going to Chris C. Got the Oakland A's going to DeWalt. Philadelphia Phillies are going to Z Verona. Got the Buccos going to Psalms. San Diego Padres are for BC. Bravo Sports Cards will have the San Francisco Giants. Dodger Dudes. There goes the Angels and pick your team 5. Thank you very much, Christian. Travis just picked up the Orioles. But we got Seattle here going to Dodger Dudes. Dan Schultz is going to have the Cardinals. Tampa Bay is going to Slayer. Shane P has got the Texas Rangers. JV Russo with the Blue Jays and JV Russo with the Nationals in this round number 6. Let me print the list out real quick, and then we'll do the giveaways for both of these rounds right now. Buyer appreciations here. So first up, let's do from last round. There's a game used bat card of Shohei Ohtani. That last round was what round? Wait, no, this one has the game used bat. So this is for this round. Game used bat of Ohtani is going to go to Ohtani bat goes to the Angels. Los Angeles Angels. BC is going to get it. So BC, congratulations. And I think we did the last round. That was actually TJ because this is only the second round of the night. Well, check that. This is now the third round. Last round was, let me find it, Freeman jersey. Let's get that one done too. Freddie Freeman jersey, Dodgers jersey, nice blue jersey is going to go to, this was from round number 1. The owner of the, and by the way, these jerseys just pop up with your breaks. I just ship everything together. Blue Jays, going to Opera Rocks is going to have that one. That was actually, I think, the last team to sell in that last round. So Opera Rocks makes out. Congrats. Free bonus item with your stuff. Freddie Freeman jersey. So let's get all this together. Cosmic Chrome is back again with an Archives hobby and a Chrome Update Blaster. Let me go grab my, I just got a bunch of Archives hobby cases in, so let me go grab that. Hopefully we get some good stuff out of this. Probably start off with the blaster box here. Save our Cosmic here. But good luck. The next closest round to going, by the way, is going to be this one. Cosmic Chrome with the Ted Williams jersey. Let's see what we can find here. Man, I got all these freaking marks all over my finger. Looks terrible. You know what that's from? It's from writing with this marker, and then when I go to put the pen back in, I miss and hit my finger. Any more black and white? I do have more black and white. How many rounds do we have of that open up still? I could open up another round if you want to. You guys want another black and white round? That was the first round to sell out, I think, so. First or second. Steve T picked up a spot. Yeah, why not? I'll open up a black and white round for you guys. Big E says, yeah, open another one up. So this will be pick your team round number 7. We'll add it. It's only like 9:50. I don't have any plans early in the morning tomorrow anyway. We do have plans, but it's not until, of course, the late evening. Here it is. Pick your team round number 7 is coming up. And it is going to come with the jersey of Roberto Clemente, which is a really sick yellow gold. It looks great. I love that jersey. So that one I just opened up for you, for all those of you that just asked about the black and white. I'll pin it for you to make it easier for you to find. There it is. All right, here we go. A little more of this Chrome update here. starts us off. Hazelito picks up his team. He just got the Dodgers in black and white. It's Ben Rice. Chief Rock's got his team. That would be the Phillies. Steve T picks up the Brew Crew in that newly opened round. Jerry gets the Reds in that one. Get stuff situated over here. I don't think we've done any Chrome update tonight yet, have we? I'm talking like hobby boxes and such. Phil, pick up a spot. Thanks, Phil. We've still yet to find a rookie debut patch auto. Still looking for one. Here's the archives right now in this round. Pick your team round number 6. Steve Trinks just picked up the Braves. I might have to grab some more black and white. I have only a few boxes left. They just got so expensive. Pick your team round number 6 is what we're on right now. So let me scroll down so I can call off the hits here for you. Sonny just grabbed the Astros. Thanks, Sonny. J Sport says, I'm going to have a very quiet New Year's Eve. Just me and the little guy. He'll be sleeping, so it'll just be me. We'll have you covered up until, I don't know when, but we're going live New Year's Eve evening before midnight. And Dukes, yeah, I'm on winter break until Monday, so what day is today? Tuesday? I've got like 6 days left. And then I'll be back to the grind. Man, that first day after winter break is always a killer. Who knows? Maybe there'll be a winter storm or something and give us an extra year. That's happened a couple of years in the past. Big E just picked up the Mets. Black and white round that we just added is about half filled already. Here's our archives. Looking for autos in this. How about a Kyle Tucker red, numbered to 50 right there for the Cubs. 2 autos per box. Gonna have those pink foils. They're not numbered. There's a Nick Kurtz. Our last show of the year is tomorrow. And then nothing on New Year's Day. It'll just be laying around. Probably sleeping in. There's Nacho Alvarez, 84. 84 top style. I like that. Congratulations to the Braves. Atlanta Braves. That one's going to Michu. Michu gets the win. New Year's Eve flash sales. We usually do flash sales on, I mean, I could do it, but usually I do that on Fridays. So probably Fridays, just to stay with our format. I mean, the only reason why it would be good to do on New Year's Eve is because the post office is closed on New Year's Day. And the flash sales always take me longer to ship anyway, because there's so many items to ship. Caminero right there. One autograph is down. It was a Nacho Alvarez. That Raffy Devers is numbered to 99 on the Cyberstat, so that's a pretty cool looking card right there. There's Phil grabbing the New York Yankees. Thanks, Phil. There's a nice Roki in there, and also another hit. It's the Gold All-Star Salvador Perez. Number to 50. Not too bad right there. Hey, Raph, how's it going? I don't know what just reminded me, but here's another free pack of cards for you. Arizona Diamondbacks coming off the board. There's your other free pack running. Just, man, 2 months away. Not even. A month and a half away from the 10-year anniversary of YouTube. Steve Trink's picking up the Mariners. I think it's February 6th. 5 weeks away from that. Can't believe it's been 10 years. There's Roki Sasaki right there. Victor Martinez, fan favorite autograph, boardwalk in baseball. Going out to Steve T with the Tigers spot. Martinez had some good years with the Tigers and the Guardians, or the Indians as they were called back then. There's Yuri Perez to 15 on the orange. So the Marlins get in on the action here. Squatting just picked up the Padres. Thanks, man. Boardwalk and baseball on the Mike Trout. There's Vlad Jr. right there as well. Get your Victor Martinez. Top loaded up. Hall of a Great member right there, says Luke Ford fan. Victor Martinez, not a Hall of Famer, probably never will be, but he was very good. Very good switch hitting catcher, too. I used to like watching him in batting practice. I went to so many Guardians batting practices back in the day. There was one year when I went to like 42 games in Cleveland, which is kind of crazy because I lived closer to Pittsburgh. Cleveland's like a 3-hour drive for me. Here we go with Cosmic. Cosmic Chrome coming up next. Steve Trinks picked up the Cubs. Austin D&D on those rides, definitely. Here's the second auto. Victor Martinez was the second autograph. Came out. First auto was Nacho Alvarez. 84 tops for the Braves. Now the main box, the most valuable box here. Cosmic Chrome, obviously. Let's see what's going to come of this. Usually, not always, but usually every box gives you something good. Sometimes you get a dud box. Sometimes you get a crazy good box. There's Kyle Schwarber on the green. There goes the Orioles off the board. Thank you very much. That's number to 75 on the Schwarber. Just sent that painting, by the way, today to B. Wood. So that's coming. There's Corey Seager, number to 150. Had to get all wrapped up really good in bubble wrap and find a box big enough to fit it. Roki Sasaki. Here comes a big hit. Looks like a Planetary Pursuit. It is. Francisco Lindor, the Sun. That's the second time we pulled that one this week. So the Mets will get this one. Congratulations, Mets. F. Piombo will get the Planetary Pursuit. The Sun version of Francisco Lindor. Congratulations. Very nice. Get it top loaded up for you. White Sox. Tom thought it would be a Drew Thorpe auto. We have hit Drew Thorpe from Cosmic once, which was a you've got to be kidding me moment. What's that doing in here? We have another side of the box coming up right now. J Sports says, bite your tongue. Although I'm sure that Sam Carr wouldn't mind seeing that because they've got the White Sox. There's Ryan Van winning a free pack of cards. Ryan Van, congratulations. Here we go with this next one. Then we'll run 5 to 10 more consignments. Then we'll get into the next break. How about a Corey Seager red? Extraterrestrial red to 5. That is a nice hit right there. Going out to the Texas Rangers, the red lava. It's going to Shane P. So Shane, congratulations. That's a beautiful looking card right there. A nice red lava, extraterrestrial Corey Seager from Cosmic. So we got our Planetary Pursuit. We get a nice low numbered card in here. By the way, this is a good hit. That's a refractor of Ohtani. That'll get you good money. We've got the nucleus of Colton Cowser. And another numbered card. It'll be an orange. It's an auto. Manny Machado. Look at this. Manny Machado team color match. Man, this is a pretty crazy box of Cosmic. We had a Planetary Pursuit of Francisco Lindor. Then we had a red Corey Seager Lava numbered to 5. An Ohtani refractor. And now a Manny Machado orange Ray Wave numbered to 25. That's fantastic. It goes out to BC with the Padres. That's a future Hall of Famer right there. And man, that's why people love these boxes of Cosmic so much, because I feel like out of all of the boxes out there, maybe aside from one or two, you're gonna have the best chance of getting your money back with a Cosmic box. That's an awesome hit. Congrats, Manny Machado. A lot of great hits in this box. Got the Corey Seager right there. Will Wagner. Bryce Harper on the extraterrestrial. And Adolis Garcia wraps the box up. Let me get those hits top loaded up real quick. What are the other two? Says fundamental. What do you mean by other two? The other two hits. You had the Planetary Pursuit. You had the Ohtani Refractor, which is going to be worth something. You had the Corey Seager Red Ray Wave out of that as well. No guarantee auto in the box with Cosmic. A lot of boxes will give you 0 autos, but they make up for it with case hits like Supernovas and Planetary Pursuits and Planetariums and stuff like that. All right, so that round is in the books. Get it all put away. Here we go. Some more stuff from the consignment. That is a Zion Williamson Origins card. It comes with a one-touch. It's live right now. Zion Williamson. Once a massive name. I don't know anything about basketball now, so I don't know if he still is or not. But it's next. It's sold $5. Number 31. Here's a Cosmic Chrome basketball. Tyler Harrow. Up for grabs next in a one-touch. It's live right now. Tyler Harrow Cosmic. If they're doing Cosmic basketball now, I don't know a thing about this guy, but he must really suck. Sold for $1. That's like that's like selling something for a negative price. Because the one touch alone is like $3 to $5. With after the split, it's getting 50 cents for that. Man, that guy's terrible, I guess. Not even worthy of a one touch. Maybe this guy is Laviska Chenault Jr. Rookie patch auto to 25. Going next. Laviska Chenault Jr. Jaguars. You guys know more about football than I do. Cooper says, why would somebody even one-touch that Harrow? It's an unlicensed vet base card. Can you put that in baseball terms for me? Like, is that like somebody like putting a Corbin Burns in a one-touch or something like that? Like a Cosmic Corbin Burns? That one's sold. Lou Ford fan says that's actually the perfect analogy. Thank you, because I don't speak basketball at all. Here's a graded card. This is Carl Crawford rookie. It's an old SGC slab. It's a 9. The old grade was 96. Carl Crawford Bowman rookie card. There's a baseball slab for you. It's going live now. I don't know. Maybe the person that consigned this doesn't like basketball either. It's just like they're just throwing the stuff in there. Just get rid of it. That one's sold. Lou Ford fan gets the Crawford. $7. Thank you very much. Let's see what else is in this consignment. Bo Nix in a one-touch. It's his rookie. It's live right now. It's a chrome. Denver Broncos chrome rookie Bo Nix in a one-touch. Yeah, we saw that. Yeah, Anthony Rendon's a free agent. Maybe he'll come to the White Sox. Although you got a good third baseman from Japan. You don't need him. I don't know if anyone's going to touch Anthony Rendon. He's kind of like kind of radioactive. Here's an Origins Jimmy Butler in a one touch. It's live right now. Jimmy Butler. That one's going for $6. Thank you very much. Number 36. Trevor Lawrence, that's his relic. Donruss Threads. Relic. Some sort of blue prism parallel. It's live right now. We move it into our next break shortly. We do about 5 to 10 of these consignments in between breaks. Also, free packs will be popping off again. Dan Schultz has that one, number 37. Thank you very much. Going for $10. Next up, this is a triple relic. Von Miller, Chris Harris Jr., and Bradley Chubb. It's numbered to $299. Triple Threats Playbook, triple relic. It's live right now. 3 relics in one. I always like the triple relics for baseball, especially from Triple Threads. Jay DeMarcus says, you see that Blade went to the Reds. He's a PA boy from Titusville. I didn't see that. So he's bounced around now from what? The Marlins to the A's to the Reds. As long as he can stay in the big leagues, it's keeping the dream alive. That one's going to be sold $13. Thank you very much. Are there any Eagles patches in there? The box is still about half filled up. We'll see. We got Justin Herbert on the refractor. It looks like it's a 2022. It's live right now with the one touch. Justin Herbert at number 39. Any Caleb Williams? There could be. There's a bunch of stuff in one touches that we've been working our way through. There's also a bunch of stuff in top loaders as well. This is a rather big consignment. That one's going to go for $3 to Steve. In a one touch, Lonzo Ball Blue, numbered to 199. It's live right now in the one touch. Then we'll go back to the breaks. There's 10 more done for you. That one sells for literally $1. That card must be god-awful because the one touch is worth a lot more than it. So, moving on to our next break, let's get into it. We have this one's almost sold out. Cosmic Chrome with Archives with the Chrome Mega Box. Should say Chrome Update. It's a little typo right there, but let's go ahead and get into it right now. There's only one team left. It's the Cardinals. Here's the Cardinals for $1 for you in this round. Pick your team round number 3. It's pinned at the bottom of your screen. Cardinals up for grabs. It's with more Cosmic. So here's your Cosmic Chrome box. I'll get the Archives and I'll get the Chrome Update Mega. That, this, and that. Got everything ready. The Cardinals were sold to Dan Schultz. Thanks, Dan. All right, I'll read off all of the spots for this one. I'll send a message out that this one has started up. Pick a team round number 3 is now available. And all of our Cosmic rounds are all filled up. There's another one coming up next. We could probably actually go back-to-back with this Cosmic because round number 5 is all sold out too. So we're all sold out of Cosmic. I have more cases, so I can open up another round for you in a second. If you want another spot for your team where you got cut off from your spot. But we got the Arizona Diamondbacks going to Blake in this one. We've got TJ Miller with the Atlanta Braves. She Bauer's got the Baltimore Orioles. Red Sox are going to Big Saul. Joy's got the Cubs. Striker's going to have the White Sox. Cincinnati's going to Joy. Cleveland's going to Steve Tranks. We got the Colorado Rockies going to Chris C. Justin AZ's got the Tigers. Christian is going to have the Houston Astros. Phil's got his Royals. Angels are going to Chris C. Steve D is going to give the Dodgers a try. Jerry's got the Marlins. Dunmat's got the Brewers. Minnesota's going to Lou Ford fan. Psalms just picked up the Blue Jays in Tier 1. Thanks very much. Chris C's got the Mets. Yankees got the great Bambino. Oakland A's are for TJ Miller. Slayer's going to have the Phillies. Pittsburgh Pirates are going to Psalms. Steve Trinks is going to have San Diego Padres. They had a big hit last time with a Machado orange auto. Jerry with the Giants. TJ Miller with the Mariners. St. Louis is for Dan Schultz. Post with the Rays. Tampa Bay is going out to Post. Texas is going to Steve T. We're going to have Toronto Blue Jays going to Ryan O. Mark. And Washington going to Steve Trinks. We print this list out. And we'll get this one started up. And we'll open up another round for you. What would you like the support box to be with your next round of Cosmic? I'm going to let you vote on it. Vote for the support Cosmic box. So I always like to put another hobby box in with Cosmic. Would you want me to go with 2025 Allen and Ginter for the first time tonight? Would you like me to go with 2025 Archives? Would you like me to go with 2025 Heritage High Number? Or would you like me to go with 20... Let's see here. What else do I have? I really only keep recent stuff up here. Like, I have Topps Update, but I've actually kind of moved Update into my, like, storage section. Like, I want to kind of start to save those, a couple of those cases for the long haul. I'll go 2021 Chrome. With Tarek Skubal and Garrett Crochet rookie cards as a possibility. Hobby box. The update got really expensive. It's like $170 for a hobby box now. There goes Kev with purchase. Thank you very much. We'll be opening up that other round of Cosmic in a second based off of your votes. You got to let me know what your support box you want in there is. It's pretty clear. 44% for Archives. 46% for Archives. So people like the 2 autographs, so we'll get that for you. So here's your next Cosmic round that will add Cosmic coming your way. It'll be called Pick Your Team round number 8. And we'll go ahead and add, I don't know, give you a blaster box of something recent instead of a jersey. Maybe not, because the jerseys are worth more. So I just don't know what I have jersey-wise. I'm gonna go ahead and guess. I got Tom Glavine. Tom Glavine jersey. That's worth more than the blaster, so we'll put that in there. This one person gets a jersey. All right, so I will go ahead and open this up for you. Dealer's choice does save me agony, but then you don't know what you're going to get. That's live for right now. All right, I forgot I have to go and tell all of my kids good night because it's getting late. So I'm going to probably call. My wife texted me at 8:20. Can you put cake in fridge for me? I'm so tired. Just saw this. That was 2 hours ago. What cake? Uh-oh. Looks like whatever cake she's talking about. Oh, I saw it. I saw it. She baked a cake. It was sent out. I think she's making a strawberry shortcake because I went and I ate some Oreo cookies, like these vanilla Oreos. And I was like, oh, Oreos. And I started eating a couple. And I was like, oh, wait. That's probably for that cake sitting over there. I'm going to go say goodnight to everybody once I get a hold of a pinch hitter. My daughter's talking to someone on the phone. So we'll see if we can get her to come on down. Anyway, we'll see if we get our pinch hitter in here. She's probably playing like Roblox or something, just ignoring my text. That's probably exactly what's happening. So we got Chrome Update Mega to start. This is round number 3. Looks like that new Chrome, that Cosmic Chrome round is filling very quickly. Colton says, you're going to put an Expo spot for $0 and pick your team? No, any Expos card just goes to the Nationals. Jesus, get that jersey knocked out first. Yeah, Francisco Lindor jersey. Let's knock it out before I forget. So I got to go make my rounds and say goodnight to everybody. Some of the kids are probably already falling asleep. It always makes you feel bad if they're already asleep before I get to my chance to say goodnight. All right, so that's great. I lost my slip of who won what already. Uh-oh. Found it. Fell on the floor. So the Francisco Lindor jersey is going to go to the Astros owner. That's for Christian. So Christian, congratulations. It's Christian Neal, right? Gets it. Start off with the Mega Box first. Let me get that freaking wheel out of the way. Cade Horton X Factor. So far, just all base cards. There's a couple X Factors. And now it's time for the Archives box. Coming up next. Two autographs are in here. I'm going to go and say my goodnights to everybody, though. I don't have a pinch hitter to step in and open some packs, but here's a free pack of cards that's going to run upper right-hand corner of your screen. And if you want to pick up any spots, you can. In the breaks that are pinned down below, we just added that Cosmic round. Pick your team round number 8 just a minute ago, and it's half sold out. So if you want to grab any of those teams, you can. Got to put a cake away. Got to say goodnight to the kids. I'll be back in probably like 3 or 4 minutes. right, we can continue. That was a productive 3 minutes. Saw my wife, said, "What do you mean about the cake?" Got the cake put away. Transferred my son Jackson to his crib. Told my son goodnight. Told my other 2 daughters goodnight. Took their phones off of them. So we are back. That pack still has some time left on it as well. Steve's dying to see Jackson's haircut. He looks great. Yeah, we went to a restaurant today and he was getting some nice comments. Just walking past, people were like, "That's the cutest baby I've ever seen." He looks sharp. And real good. Yeah, she cleaned him up pretty nice. He had so much hair. He was born with a ton of hair. The nurse said she never saw a baby with that much hair. There's Phil winning a free pack of cards. Thank you, Phil, for watching tonight. There's Tim Sim, man. For a second, I thought that was Mike Trout. So the Angels, Chris C is going to get this one. Congratulations. Chris gets the auto right there. Tim Salmon. Not too shabby. Get it top loaded up. 2 fan favorite autos in archives. James Wood, Boardwalk and Baseball. Cosmic is coming up next. You gotta text me a pic or something. Yeah, I'll have to do that. I'll do that tonight. You have to remind me when I'm signing off. I also took a couple little short video clips of him getting his haircut. I should put it on Facebook, I guess. First haircut. All right, there's another autograph coming. We've got first Austin Riley on the blue foil. It's numbered to 25. There's a Ted Williams base card in there. We're giving away a Ted Williams jersey in one of these upcoming rounds. There goes the Giants. That round that we just opened up. The other auto is still live. Let's see. Final show of the year tomorrow. We'll have some limited breaks. Probably just open up maybe like 5 rounds or something like that tomorrow morning. Just so we can break something as we move into the new year. We don't have any plans to do anything until midnight. I think we're going to go into the city in the afternoon for the kids and give them something special. I was going to take them to go see a movie today called Wicked. They were promised by somebody else that they were going to take them to see that movie, but that person never came through. So I was like, "Sophia, can we take them to see Wicked?" And she's like, I don't know if I could sit through that. I was like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "How about we take them to go get their hair done instead?" So everybody got their hair cut today. So now everybody in the family's got a fresh cut. All of us. I cut my son EJ's hair. He got his cut last week. I got a haircut last week. My wife just had her hair done a couple days ago. My son Jackson got his hair cut on Friday. And now the other 3 girls, they all have their hair done tonight. There's Raphael for call. The Braves. This one's going to TJ Miller. Congratulations. Jeff, he's a barber in the family. I don't mind cutting hair, actually. I wanted to cut my son's hair, but she's like, my wife's like, "Now I see how you do. You just use clippers," which is true. the way I cut my sons, I do a number. What I do on the top, I do like a 6, nice and short. On the side, no, I do a 7 on top. I think I do 7 on top, 3 on the sides, and then I kind of fade it together with a 5, where the head starts to get rounded up to the top. I think it looks nice. There's Carlos Santana, numbered to 25. She's like, his hair's different. It's a little bit curly. There's Shohei Ohtani. So I don't know. I think that I would be all right with it. But my son, my oldest son, I've cut his hair his entire life, except the first time. We went to Tribe Fest when he was like 1 year old, and they were giving away free haircuts there. So we just had the barber there just cut his hair. But I've done every single one, ever one since. We got Cosmic coming up next. Probably most of us used to have our parents cut our hair when we were younger, right? Probably a lot of you had bowl cuts and stuff like that back in the day. I mean, it just made sense. Why pay somebody to cut your kid's hair when you can just do it? Last box. White Sox Tom says, my aunt used to cut the family's hair. That's a big help. Blue Ford fan says, my wife does mine and my son still saves so much money. Yeah, when I go and get my hair cut, it's like $27, and then you got to leave a tip. So, I mean, I usually leave like at least $7. It's like $35 every time I go. Jeff Powell, picking up the Yankees. Thank you very much. I just go to the sports clips, but they never have baseball on. Every time it's always like ESPN, and there's never ever been baseball on anytime I've ever been in there. Anyway, here's Cosmic. Here's our first numbered card. It's Mackenzie Gore, numbered to 299. And we've got a gold Interstellar Caleb Durbin, numbered to 50. So 2 numbered cards in back-to-back packs. Lou Ford fan says ESPN, I feel like ESPN hates baseball. They treat baseball like it's freaking field hockey. Or cricket or something. Like, what? Why? Why does it get no coverage? Here's a Blue Moon. This is pretty good. 3 numbered cards in 3 packs. Tarek Skubal, numbered to 75. That's a nice hot run of numbered cards to start us off. It's all football and basketball over there, and then just random stupid sports nobody cares about. Whiffity Waffles just picked up the Marlins. Thank you very much. Here's the other side of this box. Steve Trinks just picked up the Tigers. Thanks, Steve. Yeah, like we were sitting in like a King's restaurant or something, and ESPN was on, and it was some ridiculous like non-sport. I was like, what even is this crap? I can't even remember what it was, but it just made me mad. It was like during baseball season too. That's probably why ESPN viewership is like way down into the toilet. By the way, that's a nice Ben Rice. It's not a super rare card or anything, but still nice. Box hit Javi Baez on the Nucleus Refractor. Hey, another autograph. It's the Atlanta Braves coming through. Hurston Waldrop will be the autograph here. We just had a Manny Machado in the last box, and now Hurston Waldrop. It goes to TJ Miller. So TJ continues his success with autos. A nice Braves break right there, says Lou Ford fan. Congrats, TJ. Hurston Waldrop, rookie refractor autograph. Got the Marcelo Meyer. There's a nice rookie. Let's see if we can get a big hit in this box. All right. High Song Kim on the Stars of the Night. About one of those per. 3 numbered cards all in succession to start the box. There's Nick Kurtz and an autograph. Wraps that one up. Just go ahead and top load the auto for TJ. TJ's got a sealed Cosmic Chrome box. Then I also put in a sealed box of Chrome Update and a sealed Mega Box in there for the makeup for the black and white, $329 or whatever. So that's all squared away and coming your way, TJ. Along with 3 jerseys from Friday night. I would have had them out earlier, but I got violently sick on Friday night. Like from food poisoning. It was rough. I was like freezing cold and then super hot and like literally sweating bullets and sweating buckets. I won't go into the other symptoms, but we can just say that I ended up tasting my dinner 2 times that night. A whole bunch. Anyway, the next one coming up is, that round is in the books. Number 8 was just added. It's almost sold out already. But number 5 is really close. In fact, number 5 is sold out. We'll do that one next. So round number 5. Cosmic, Heritage Hobby, Chrome Mega. It's pinned down below. I'll read off all of the teams. We'll do a back-to-back one here. Here's your Cosmic, and then I'll go grab the Heritage High and the Chrome Update Mega Box here in a second. But we've got Chris C. with the Arizona Diamondbacks in this one. Lucky you didn't need to go to urgent care. It was like, I started to feel it around near the end of the night. Like, my legs started getting heavy, and I could just tell, like, I was like, what is going on? Am I getting sick? TJ with the Braves, Travis with the Orioles. And then when I went to bed, I was so freezing cold, even though I was covered up, that I had to go downstairs to go get, we have this big, giant, thick comforter, but it had just been washed. And you have to run it through the dryer like 3 times to get it dry. So we had it laid out across the couch with the fan on just so it could air dry. Because we just washed our other sheets too. 6-2 Nevin with the Boston Red Sox. So I went downstairs to get it, and then that's just when it hit me. Luckily, there's a bathroom right there. Joy with the Cubs. Z Verona with the White Sox. Red's gonna Joy. DJLCA with the Cleveland Guardians. Rockies with Psalms. Tigers to DeWalt. Steve T with the Houston Astros. J.D. Owens with the Kansas City Royals. And then I was worried that everyone was going to get sick. I was like, oh, it's got to be the flu. But then nobody else got sick. Christian Neal with the Angels. T.J. Miller. So it had to be food poisoning. Marlins going to Z Verona. T.J. Miller had the Dodgers, by the way, if I forgot to say it. Steve T with the Milwaukee Brewers. Minnesota Twins to 6-2 Nevin.
Whatnot?
Yep. Mets going to Squatting Frog.
I did, because New Year's is tomorrow.
Yeah, we usually do Tuesday shows for singles.
Oh, I didn't know that.
T.J. Miller with the Oakland A's. How about Olivia got recognized today?
Yeah, because so it was me and like 3 forwards against 3 people who get a lot of playing time and this one other forward. And we literally beat them every time. And I was driving to the hoop every time and making it in. I made a couple mid-range shots. And my varsity coach, she was proud of me. But my JV coach is kind of just staring at me.
I wasn't even talking about that. I was like, I was thinking about how you got recognized in Walmart.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I got somebody, the girl, I was getting my hair cut, and she was like talking about how she got her husband a hoodie off of Whatnot, and then I was like, my dad does Whatnot. He does baseball cards.
Grab these other boxes.
And she goes, really? Does he watch Jab Family? And I'm like, he is Jab's Family. And she was calling she was calling his channel Jab Family, and not Jab's. But yeah, it was crazy. She's like, oh my goodness, that's crazy. I didn't even know that. My husband's read it to him one time. I wonder if he's watching right now.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Her husband might be watching now, so shout out to whoever you are, because you're Your wife did a good job cutting my daughter's hair.
Yeah, she was super nice.
Is that all that went down there?
I think. That's the only thing I saw. Okay, good night.
All right, good night. I love you.
See you at...
You have practice tomorrow morning?
Yes. At 9.
So,
I set an alarm already, so...
she didn't wake up for practice today. Look at that. I set an alarm.
I know. I was freaking out. Luckily, I made it on time.
All right, here we go with round number 5. I got all the teams all filled in and everything while she was telling your little story. So we're ready to go. Good luck, everybody. I'll call up the hits as we go through this round number 5. Take a look at my buyer appreciation list. This one comes with the Ted Williams jerseys. It's a nice one. EO's in the house. What's up, man? By the way, EO, I owe your wife an Otani jersey. Once I shipped everything, I was like, wait a minute. I've got this Otani jersey left, and I realized I forgot to put it in there. So I'll put it in with your next package. The Tigers going to DeWalt will have the free jersey here. Tom Glavine. Wait a minute. That's not. It's Ted Williams. Ted Williams. See, this is how I get screwed up sometimes. Because Tom Glavine's pinned at the bottom. All right. So good luck to everybody. Ted Williams jersey for DeWalt. See what we can do with this next one, round number 5. The next one coming up after this one is probably going to be black and white is pretty close. Cosmic's pretty close. That round that we just added is completely sold out already. Man, Cosmic, I can't keep it in stock. Stay Awesome says it's a battle between Jessica and I. I have the Mariners, and she has the Reds. So let's see. Eli or Jessica, who's going to win this? Also, speaking of screwing up, the last break I was in, you sent a few baseball cards of the wrong team. Really? Me? No way. Just the base cards, right? Hey, my daughter sorts, so I should probably have her start signing off on this. Here we go. Ross says somebody sent a couple of the wrong cards. 2 random base cards.
I haven't started in like a month.
Maybe it was me, like at 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. in the morning. There's a Nick Kurtz on the X-Fractor.
Did you already say goodnight to everybody?
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
I sent you a message, but you didn't send back. You didn't.
Yeah, I think I was getting ready for my shower. So I didn't see it. Yeah, good night.
Good night. There's a Marcelo Meyer right there. Heritage High coming up next. G Sports says, I have 3 daughters. They have no choice but to be nice to me. I have 3 daughters. Maybe a 4th one on the way. We'll see. It's either going to be 4 daughters and 2 boys or 3 and 3. We'll find out for certain on July 4th. That's when Jab's baby number 6 is due. Then we'll have to figure something out because we can't keep having kids. This is just 6 is a lot. This is that was the blooper, really. So we don't need to release the gender reveal video that we did. Anybody have more than 6 kids in here? We've got our basketball team covered. We've got a whole starting squad and a bench. Phillip Rivers has 8 kids. I'm gonna have a lot of grandkids, that's for sure. That'll be nice. David says that's a question for the Catholics. What is? I'm not Catholic. Christian, but not Catholic. I think there's some differences. Like, for example, when I pray to Jesus, and I think they pray to Mary and Jesus, or Mary and God. There's Juan Mejia. There's Kenley Jansen, number to 150. Let's see what else we got. Grandkids will be ripping flagship in 2042. Yeah, grandkids can take over the channel. I can retire. 2 pizzas. You need to buy a school bus from your school. My school actually doesn't have busing. It's a small district. It's a walking district, so either the kids walk or the parents come and drop them all off. But yeah, that would be kind of crazy to have like the Jabs bus. Just pull up in a big school bus. Maybe with the Jabs family logo on the sides. That'd be pretty awesome. Luke Warpen says, I hope they run your empire better than the pull ads, grandkids for the twins. I remember you saying you had to take your kids off the bus. No, I'm here when the kids get home. When I say get my kids off the bus, that means like I'm here. That's not going to do with my students. So when my kids get back from elementary school, I'm home. Because my workday ends at 2:35. There's Dylan Cease. The Padres. Some families have 10 plus kids. I think Catholics, I don't think you're allowed to use any birth control, are you? Roki Sasaki right there. Cade Horton. We've got Yohan Moncada. Enrique Hernandez. I mean, I guess that's fine. I mean, that's good. You see, like, how, like, there's some societies that are below replacement level. Like, what's going to happen in Japan? That country's just going to what's going to end up happening is it's not, in 100 years, who knows, it might not be Japanese people living there anymore because they're, like, way below replacement level. Some other group will come in, whether it be Chinese or Russians or people from the Middle East. I don't know. I wonder what America looks like in 100 years. This country has really changed its demographics over the years. I wonder if we're going to be a lot more. I always tell my students, like, in 50 years from now, when you're retired, like, you might be speaking Spanish and English, just like in Puerto Rico. So you might want to learn the Spanish. It's Paxton Schultz right there. So the hit was just the relic, Dylan Cease. China's in major trouble also, says Lou Ford fan. Opposite their previous issue. Yeah, they used to, man, it was really bad. Like over in China, this is very morbid, but they used to only allow you to have one kid. And like, I feel like, didn't like the parents always want boys? So like if their first kid was a girl, like that would be like sometimes terrible things happen. They're in major trouble now. Yeah, overall, just, I don't know what it is. It's just fertility across the globe is slowing down. It might be, I don't know, might be all the microplastics that are out there in the water. It might be all the Wi-Fi, and I have no idea. Morris says, good. Less humans, the better. That's the Bill Gates philosophy, I feel like. David G says, up to you, Jabs. I don't think that we need less humans. I think we need more good humans is what we need. Like more good people. Like what's better? Like a billion just awful, terrible people, godless people, or like 10 billion like really great people. That's what we need. But there's so much of society that's just kind of like trending downward. Here is a nucleus refractor. We've got a James Wood, Stars of the Night, and an Ellie De La Cruz. So this box starts slow. A little slow right here. Yeah, I don't like Bill Gates, so anything he says, I'm pretty much completely the opposite on board with. Moore says, we need more cosmic chrome. That's for sure. Here we go with the other side of the box. Nothing at all. This is going to be a really good side of the box. There wasn't even a numbered card in that other side. The other box had 3 numbered cards. Luke Ward fan says, I'd trade Cosmic for the Platinum Anniversary so fast. Platinum Anniversaries. Yeah, where's that been for the last 2 years? That's a great product. Here we go. Other side of the box, there's a refractor of Jacob Wilson. Here's our nucleus refractor. For a second, I thought it was an Aqua Equinox. Zach Wheeler. Still haven't seen any color yet. Until now, it's coming up. It is a green Natalie Rushman, numbered to 75 on the green speckle. More color is coming. It's a purple. Alex Bregman on the purple lava to 150 for the Boston Red Sox. And this is just one of those boxes that didn't have it. You had 2 numbered cards and none of the chasers in this product that you go after. That's it. There was one box tonight that had like 4 chasers in there, like 4 really good cards. This one didn't have anything, unfortunately. So that one's in the books, round number 5. Kind of stinker. But thanks everybody that participated in that one. What else do we have? Black and white's coming up. I think we have just 3 rounds left with spots available. Let me take a look. We can probably do a couple more of these consignments. We've got a Dan Ugla. Or no, check that. Here's the Dan Ugla. I showed you the wrong card. Dan Ugla 07 highlights card. Relic for $1. It's live right now. Again, we'll kind of bounce off a couple consignments here. Then we'll get back into the next round. I don't know what I did with my freaking Sharpie. I need to just buy like a pack of 1,000 Sharpies. Steve Trinks is going to have this one. Steve, thank you very much. Just have to do it this way. That one's yours at $6. I missed what lot number 40 sold for. I got to go and write that down so I can get John his payment here. Next one up, Mark Teixeira in a one-touch. Game use jersey. Mark Teixeira. Looks like an earlier Teixeira card right there. I can't see the year on it because I can't really see that well anymore, I guess. Even with the super zoom, it's tough for me to see. It looks like maybe it's an 02. So this one's coming up next. Lot 40 sold for $1. Wow. Big whoop. That was one of those crappy random football cards or whatever. This one's going live right now. Mark Teixeira early. It looks like an 02. He was a highly sought after. That might be his rookie relic, yeah. I think 02 was his rookie year, so that's a pretty good one. Carter Keyboom, number to 25. Low numbered card right there. I'm also going to give you, with this one, a second card here. Robert Montes, number to 25. Autograph. Taylor Walls, Contenders Auto. Christian Santana, number to 50. And a Shane Bieber to 199 silver pack card. All that for one price. Live right now at number 43. 5 cards with Keyboom and a one touch to 25. Steve says bedtime for Steve. All right, Steve, thank you very much for your help tonight. And that one sells for $5. Yeah, I put some other ones in there because I don't think Carter Keyboom would even sell. Like that one might sell for negative money. Like Carter Keyboom's a complete bust. Some of these cards, like the Keyboom, doesn't deserve a even like a one touch. We've got Tyler Austin rookie auto from Topps Chrome 2017. Seth Lugo rookie auto from 2017. Connor Siebold, that's going to be an Aqua from 2022, number to 199. We've got Xander Bogaerts green, number to 99 on the speckle. And Christian Arguelles, number to 99. That's his first Bowman. So all 5 of those for one price next, at number 44. 5 cards with 3 autos. Up for grabs next. Did you sell the 1-of-1 Twins card yet? No, I still have it. Yeah, we didn't get into that one yet. The Mick Abel. I can run that one for you. Yeah, it's the 1-of-1 Mick Abel. I have that consignment around here somewhere. I put it off to the side. I'm supposed to finish it up. I actually totally forgot about it because there's not that many cards left in that consignment. Yeah, here it is. It was the Mick Abel 1-of-1. So what happened was I was doing this guy's consignment, and I pulled this out, and then I just happened to flip it over, and I was going to start it off at $1, but it's the 1-of-1 Mick Abel right there. So the 1-of-1 Mick Abel right there on the Platinum Rookie Patch Auto. So crazy card right there. We've got our Twins fans here, Lou Ford fans, so I'll put it up for grabs right now. We initially started off at $2,000, but we decided to knock it down to $1,000. So I think he actually said the lowest he'd take is $850, so we'll start it there. If you're interested in this big card, it is the Mick Abel 1-of-1 Platinum RPA Rookie Patch Auto. And it is going live next, and then we'll get to our next break. All kinds of stuff tonight. I forgot that I was supposed to sell that one. All right. It's going live right now. Mick Abel. He said if you can't end up selling it, just send it back to him. Lou Ford fan says we had the K-Shaw, the Lee, and the Abel 1-of-1s in these consignments recently. EO's in the lead on it. The 1/1 Mick Abel. That's pretty freaking. You're gonna have him his whole career. You'll be able to follow him with this card. EO is gonna have it. Congratulations, man. I think EO also has the K-Shaw. Pretty sure he does. So he can be tuning into the Twins games now. That's pretty crazy. But he's got both of those guys. Like he's got like your best rookie position player, and he's got your best rookie pitcher as well. EO, congratulations on that one. Nice one. Let's see what else. We have another consignment here. Let me mark that one down for the last guy's list here. Here's some LeBron James cards. It's a LeBron James lot of Upper Deck cards. Probably about 8 cards or so. So LeBron James. Up for grabs next, number 46. I'm starting off at $1. It's live right now. That's a freaking nice anniversary present. EO and his wife are celebrating their anniversary present tomorrow. That's pretty awesome. On the LeBron James, Sister One Angelica is in the lead on this one. And then Cheddar, and now Sister One Angelica going back and forth. And it's going to end up with Sister One Angelica. Mrs. EO is going to have it. Thank you very much. The LeBron James cards at number 46. LeBrons are all yours. All right, moving into the next break. I'll probably not do this entire consignment tonight just because it's a lot of basketball and I don't want to focus too much on it, so I'll split it up between 2 nights. But the next one that we're doing, it's completely sold out. It's another Cosmic round. It's Pick Your Team round number 8. I'll pin it for you down there. It comes with your Cosmic box right there. We also have an Archives box with it as well, and a Chrome Update box, Chrome Update Blaster, and Tom Glavine jerseys. So here's those 2 boxes. I'm going to read off the list and see who's going. We do have a failed payment from EO for $35. So EO, you can just take care of that with PayPal like you always do, and we'll still put your name on it. We got Fungo Dingers with the Arizona Diamondbacks. We've got the Atlanta Braves going out to Jerry. We got the Baltimore Orioles going to 608 cards. Boston Red Sox for Whiffity. No problem, man. Caleb is going to have the Chicago Cubs, White Sox. Tom's got his team. He's got the White Sox. EO's got the Reds. Steve Trinks. He's been trying to get the White Sox for a while in Cosmic. They always sell out really quickly. EO's got the Rockies. The Detroit Tigers are going to Steve Trinks. Sonny's going to have the Astros. Phil's got the Royals. Angels are for EO. Steve Trinks will have the Dodgers. Got the Marlins going to Whiffity. We'll have the Milwaukee Brewers going to Chris C. We got the Minnesota Twins going to Steve T. Big E is going to have the Mets. Jeff Powell's going to have the Yankees. We got the Oakland A's going to Psalms. We'll have the Philadelphia Phillies going to Chief Rocks. The Pirates going to TJ Miller. San Diego Padres are for BC. EJC 1985. We'll have the Seattle Mariners. Check that, the Giants. And then the Seattle Mariners are going to TJ Miller. St. Louis is for EO. We're just going to reserve it for him. BC 2858 with the Rays. Texas is going to EO. Steve Trinks has Toronto, and Washington goes to EO. Pick your team round number 8's ready. File print. Send the message to everybody. Just had to make a big big supply run tonight to Walmart. I was like running out of all my supplies at once. Like I'm down to like hardly any paper. I had to go buy a bunch of paper out there and tape. I bought every single roll of tape that they have because I was like, oh no, I'm not gonna be able to finish these packages today. I don't have any tape left. And luckily, the only thing that saved me was my dad got me a 6-pack of tape for Christmas. So I went to the Christmas gift bag that had our Christmas gifts that we brought back over from their house. Pulled the tape out and was able to finish the packages up from today. Or actually, they were from Monday night breaks. All right, so there's all the boxes. Good luck to everybody. This one comes with that Tom Glavine jersey, so we'll give that away right now. Shuffle, shuffle, and spin. And the Athletics owner is going to get that Glavine jersey. That's Psalms, so congratulations. That one's going to be yours. Let's get into this. The next closest one to going, by the way, there's only 2 breaks left. Looks like it's probably that black and white round that we just opened up. Number 7. EO says that payment for number 8's on the way. Thanks, man. Last show of the year tomorrow. Is there any special requests for any special rounds that we should put in there? I don't know, maybe bring back the 50 hobby pack round tomorrow night. I haven't done that one for like a month. Tribute would be nice. I don't have any tribute. I have my last tribute box for TJ and the top 25 countdown. I can't believe 2025 is over already. It flew by. Don't the years just go by faster and faster? Chief Rocks wants an update and a tier 1 round. You got it. I greedily hoard update. I do have update here, but I just never want to open it anymore because it just keeps going up. It's such a great product. It's getting harder and harder to find it too, unless you want to pay. It's like $170 just for a hobby box now. It's basically doubled in price. Just a Nick Kurtz in that blaster. When is Stadium Club? That's a great question. I wish I knew because I love Stadium Club. Probably sometime in like February. We got Bowman Draft coming in the middle of January 18th or something like that. We got Museum Collection, I think, coming like January 16th. And by the way, they eliminated a hit from Museum Collection. Doesn't that suck? Man, how do you screw up Museum Collection? That's always been one of my favorite products every year. But now it's going to be more like I guess it's more like a tier 1 box. That's exactly what it is. Why not just call it tier 1 Museum Collection Edition? Museum Collection used to always have 2 autos and 2 relics. And one of the relics was always like a quad relic. And now I think it's 3 hits, which is what tier 1 gives you. 2 autos and a relic. I didn't go after the 5-star. I actually forgot about it. It's like almost $2,000 a box. Yeah, 5-star is basically like they kind of like, it's like high end, super high end. It's kind of like Dynasty now. There better not be any Drew Thorpe autos in that. Like for $1,000 a box, you're going to need to have either a Paul Skeens, a Shohei Ohtani, a Nick Kurtz, or an Aaron Judge autograph in every box. Like one of those 4 has got to be in there. Or like a really top-notch Hall of Famer, or the box is going to be an absolute waste of money. There's some crazy low-end rookies in 5-stars, says Lou Ford fan. I bet what it's probably going to be is there's maybe going to be like 1, maybe 2 good autos in the box, and then there'll be a couple filler autos in there that are worth like $2 a piece. Imagine paying like $2,000 for a box of those off blowout cards, and your autos are like Spencer Swellenbach and I don't know, maybe like there's a Cliff Lee right there. Even a Cliff Lee would be an awful autograph to get in a $1,000 box, but that's a good one right there in archives. Chief Rocks is going to get it, like an Augustine Ramirez auto. You could even get a Cam Smith auto in there, who's one of the better rookies, and it wouldn't even be worth it. That is, man, that's crazy. Like, I don't think I could do a break on it because Dodgers would be like a $500 spot. Chase Dollander is in there a lot. Yeah, he's all over the place. Lots and lots of Chase Dollander. Jay DeMarco picking up a spot. Tampa Bay Rays, thank you very much. You know Chase Dollander is absolutely going to suck, too. Like, he's going to be a big nothing. Just for the only reason that he's a pitcher and he's playing for the Rockies. So he's stuck there in Colorado for the next 6 years. When has there ever been a good Rockies pitcher? Ever. You had one good year of Ubaldo Jimenez in 2010, and that was it. Mike Hampton used to be really good with the Braves. Remember that? And then he went to Colorado, and he hit well there, but he didn't pitch. Even when they brought out the humidor, there's just been no successful pitchers in Colorado, like, ever. Yeah, the Rockies made it to the World Series in 2007 because they had this crazy good offense with guys like Matt Holliday and Tulo and all those guys. Because they could outslug. There's Max Muncy did 99. Ubaldo Jimenez is the only one I can think of. And I think Jeff Hoffman had like one good year with them too. Like one semi-decent year of an ERA in the 3s. Just something about playing baseball a mile high. Just, I mean, and then the field is just designed to like not be conducive to pitching. The fences are deep, so the outfield, like, they're spread way out. There's a lot more balls that fall in. Like, even Paul Skeens struggled. I remember his start there. He gave up like 5 runs or something like that against the crappy last place Rockies. Like, awful Rockies. Last place team at the time. They were like on pace to be as bad as the White Sox last year, and they kind of shelled Paul Skeens at Coors Field. And he was your Cy Young Award winner this past year. The Rockies picked up any new players yet? I have no idea. I don't really follow the Rockies. I'm sure they'll keep trotting Chris Bryant out there if he can ever get healthy. I feel like the Rockies just need to slug. Like, that was a good pick, Charlie Condon. I mean, that guy's got 40 home run power. They should just get rid of the humidor and just let the balls fly there and go back to the days of Larry Walker and Andres Galarraga and Dante Bichette. There's Ron Darling. Second time we pulled his autograph this week. This time going to the Mets. Congratulations to Big E. Justin AZ picking up a spot. Thanks, Justin. Bregman right there. James Wood. We've got Wyatt Langford. It's numbered to 15 on the orange. And that's a wrap for that one. Cosmic Chrome coming next. The box that just keeps going up. Blue Ford fan says, Brian is just Anthony Rendon without the terrible attitude. Cliff Lee and Ron Darling in that box. 2 veteran autos. I feel like of those 2, Cliff Lee was the better pitcher. Here we go with the other final box of this round. It's Cosmic. Last Cosmic box sucked so bad. The one before it was great. So we're probably due for another great box. I sure hope so. Yeah, the last box had 2 numbered cards, and that was it. There was no chasers. This product's all about the chasers in it. Their planetary pursuits and such. White Sox Tom says, come on, Drew Thorpe autograph. Let's see you. I hope not. You take that back right now, White Sox Tom. By the way, I keep forgetting. So here's another free pack of cards. Top right-hand corner of your screen. Chief Ross wants to see a Trey Turner. That wouldn't be bad. He's got the Phillies spot. Or a Bryce Harper. Some sort of Bryce Harper planetary pursuit would be really awesome. Here we go. You got an Aaron Nola refractor in there for the Phillies, Chief. Ellie De La Cruz light speed card. Nucleus refractor. It goes to the Brew Crew. Roki Sasaki on the ultraviolet beam. We're going to have Luis Castillo. It's number to 199 on the Aqua Shimmer. We've got Paul Skeens. Are you talking about Jonathan Class A or Emmanuel Class A? I don't think Emmanuel Class A is in this. I don't think Jonathan Class A is either. Jazz Chisholm right there. Aaron Judge launched into orbit on the Nick Kurtz is a nice card. Get that sleeved up. Man, another slow start to the box in that there's just one numbered card. Chrome Cosmic boxes give you about 2 to 3 numbered cards. Yeah, Emmanuel Class A, that would suck to have him in there. I mean, you have to go look at the checklist. I feel like I kind of become blind to him. Like, I just kind of pass him right on over like he's a big nothing. Big nothing burger. Here's the other side of the box. I feel like they had enough time to get him out of the products that have come out recently. I mean, that news broke over the summer, like in July. Blue Ford fan says, boy, was he ever dominant. What an idiot. Yeah, Emmanuel Class A probably ended up costing himself like $100 million, you know, of what he may have earned the rest of his career. I mean, closers aren't always the highest paid, but probably at least he could have been, I mean, as a lights out closer, he could have been commanded like at least $20 million a year for a few years. He was signed on a team-friendly contract to begin with because of the Guardians. That's what they do. I mean, just look at Jose Ramirez's contract. Ramirez actually wasn't so happy because he took a team-friendly deal to help the Guardians sign some players, and he felt like they weren't really doing that. Emmanuel Class A. He was making $5 million this year. He was due to make $6 million next year, then $10 million after that, and then $10 million after that on a team buyout. He would have only been 30 at that time. So he was still pretty young. Last year, he had an 0.61 ERA. Like 0.61, that's Dennis Eckersley level. Like the year Dennis Eckersley won the Cy Young Award, I think it was 1990. I think his ERA was 0.61. It's pretty crazy. Baseball Reference still projects him to pitch 56 innings next year. No chance of that, I don't think. I don't think he ever steps on the mound again. He was a 3-time All-Star all in a row. Yeah, he only got like 10 grand from that. Jacob Wilson right there. Brent Rooker on the refractor. And then even worse, he ruined a teammate's career. He got Luis Ortiz, his fellow Guardians pitcher, looped in with him and got his career ruined. Luis Ortiz was a former Pirates pitcher. Here we go. We got a red. Salvador Perez. That's our second red lava out of Cosmic tonight. This one going to the Kansas City Royals. Congrats. Reds are always nice. Phil is going to get this one on the red lava Salvador Perez. We got Gunnar Henderson right there. Here's an not ultraviolet. It's the light speed. Number to 75, Luis Angel Acuna for the Mets. And our second box without a big chaser. I mean, the out of 5 is really good, but no Planetary Pursuit in that one either. No autograph in there. We had the first 2 boxes both had autos in it and Planetary Pursuit of Francisco Lindor. Means the next box in this case might be a banger. We'll see. I think are we opening another one of these tonight? I gotta check the list. It's 11/18. Let's see. Taking a look. We got black and white coming up next. So this one's in the books. Thanks to everybody that participated in it. And we're back to black and white. Here it is. Topps black and white with 1 autograph and usually about 4 numbered cards per box. Free pack goes to Andrew. Congratulations, Andrew. That's yours. We also got Tier 1 coming up. So this one is all sold out. We'll read off who's got what in this one. I'll send a message out to everybody. Oh, I think I'll probably save the rest of this consignment for next time because there's a lot of basketball and everything left. We'll just split it up between these consignment nights. Tuesdays are consignment days. Bungo Dingers has the Diamondbacks. Steve has the Braves in this next round. We've got B. Sobies with the Baltimore Orioles. Caleb's got the Red Sox. Steve Trinks has the Cubs. We've got the White Sox going out the Post. Jerry's got the Reds. Got the Cleveland Guardians going to Steve Trinks. David Shee's got the Colorado Rockies. Sister One Angelic is going to have the Tigers. Houston's going to Sonny. The Great Bambino's got the Kansas City Royals. Squatting is going to have the Angels. Hazelito's got his Dodgers. Marlon's going to Fungo Dingers. Milwaukee Brewers are for Steve T. Christian is going to have the Minnesota Twins. Big E's got the Mets. Phil's got the Yanks. Oakland A's going to Big E. Phillies are going to Chief Rocks. We've got Psalms taking the Bucks. Phil taking the Pods. San Francisco Giants are going to Bravo Sports Cards. Seattle Mariners are going to Steve Trinks. St. Louis is also going to Steve Trinks. Tampa Bay Rays are going to Jay DeMarco. Shane P is going to have Texas. Chris C is going to have Toronto. Justin AZ is going to have the Nationals in this one. So good luck to everybody. Black and white coming out here. And then we've got Tier 1, which is pinned down below with just 4 spots left. Joe Kelly announced he's retiring. We haven't seen Joe Kelly in a while. Ever since the standoff. He hasn't pitched since 2024. He had a long career. Only 5.3 career WAR for that long of a career. Wow. He had a little bit of a resurgence in 2021. He looked really good with the Dodgers. But, I mean, overall, career ERA 3.98, I guess, isn't too bad. Joe Kelly is gone. He was awful with the White Sox. Yeah, he had some up and down years for sure. Who was it? He went after Manny Machado, wasn't it? Like, didn't Manny Machado run his mouth and Joe Kelly went right after him and hit him? I want to say that was... I remember Joe Kelly got some respect across baseball for throwing at somebody. I feel like that might have been it. So we got black and white. We've got Heritage High, and we've got a Chrome Update Mega. We didn't do any Chrome Update hobbies at all. I'll have to put a break of those in tomorrow in our finale or final show of the year. Was it Carlos Correa? Pointed his head too. What about Joe Kelly does now? Like, what do you do after you retire from baseball? Man, that's got to be such a change of life. Like, training all year round and traveling all that time, and now it's just like you got all the time in the world on your hands. He made $60 million in his career for a reliever. That's pretty good. For like a middle reliever, too. He was never really a closer. White Sox paid him $7 million. The White Sox paid him in 2022. He had those good 2 years with the Dodgers, turned it into a $7 million deal, and then actually went back to the Dodgers. $60 million, man. You would never have to work again. Like, you could literally just invest that in like a certificate of deposit. Even at like 4%, you could live off that money, just the interest off that money comfortably for the rest of your life. Like, even at like even at $1 million, you get a certificate of deposit at like 4%. That's $40,000 a year that you would get. So I mean, he could go and take $5 million, throw it in the certificate of deposit, and get $200,000 in interest for free. I mean, you have to pay tax on that, but I mean, how much do you really need more than $200,000 to live comfortably? I don't think so. That's insane. If you can be a big leaguer, if your son can throw a baseball, make sure that you put a lot of time into that. We've got an autograph. AJ Blueball is in the Chrome Update Mega Box. We'll take that one. Houston, congratulations. Sonny is going to get it. Sonny Sims. White Sox Tom says, well, with the lifestyle these players have, you never know. White Sox Tom says a lot of players do go broke really, really fast. J Sports says, I'm making on less than 25K. I mean, it's all about your cost of living, for sure. Like, if you have your house paid off, you live in an area where the property taxes don't kill you, yeah, you can make it. My grandpap used to make it on, I don't even know, probably less than 10K a year. He was a coal miner. I remember he refused. He was like super proud. He would never take a dime of assistance from the government or anything like that. My grandma didn't work. They lived in a trailer. It was like a trailer that was on like it was like a house. I don't know how to describe it. I love that place though. It was a trailer that had a basement, so it was like kind of like a house. It wasn't like a trailer that you move place to place. It was like built onto a foundation and everything. I love that place. I always knew they didn't have money, but they always, every time we visited, my grandma always had $1 for me. They used to grow all their own food and everything. But they were just like really great, religious, God-fearing people. And you don't need money to be rich. But a lot of baseball players, they think that money's going to make them happy. A lot of people in general just think that you got to have money, you got to spend to be happy. But that's not the case. Here we go with this next one. Zach Bean autograph right there. David Shee is going to get this one. So, David, congratulations. A rookie auto in Heritage. Heritage high number is pretty good for autos. Seems like half the boxes have autos in them now. That's a nice change of pace from previous Heritage high number years where it was like nothing but relics. Ryan Gusto and a Nick Kurtz. The blue Gusto and the Kurtz blue speckle. North says 10K. I can barely pay the property tax for that. There's some places around here in Pennsylvania. It all depends on the township and their assessed value. But there's some places where the property tax will be in the hundreds of dollars. Like 10K is rough. I hate property taxes. I complained about that before. I think property taxes should be abolished. Because if you don't pay it, they can come and take your house from you. That's not right. If you want to, what's that go for? The townships or whatever? Don't we have a local income tax for that? 1%? Fine. I never advocate for paying more taxes, but manage that better. Or at the very worst, raise that to like 0.5%. I hate property taxes because then you never own your house. It's like you never own your house. Like, what about people that are retired on fixed incomes and they have like a nice house or whatever? Let's say they worked really hard in the 70s, and now they're like 75 or 80. They don't have that much money coming through Social Security, but they got a nice house and now it's assessed. You know how much houses cost now? Now it's assessed at like $500,000. And because maybe they have like 3 or 4 acres and stuff. And now their property taxes are like 15 grand. How are they supposed to pay that? That's insane. I know Florida was talking about, Ron DeSantis was talking about getting rid of property taxes altogether. I just saw that a month or two ago. There's Jake Mangum right there. next one up. Sister one Angelica says Puerto Rico doesn't have the property tax. They own their homes outright. Also, I think they pay a lot less in federal taxes too. Puerto Rico seems like a nice place to retire to. I really enjoyed it when I was down there last year. Moore says we don't have state income tax. Money has to come from somewhere, I guess. Yeah, I guess with Florida, you guys basically tax the heck out of the tourists. The stupid Sun Pass or whatever. All your roads are toll roads, and they cost a whole bunch. You have the amusement taxes. If you buy a ticket to an amusement park, and it's like double, half the price goes to tax. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Got Max Kepler. Maybe after all the kids are grown up. I wouldn't want to move to Puerto Rico unless everyone comes with me. That's why I probably will end up living here the entirety of my life, because all the kids, they'll end up meeting somebody here and getting married and settling down. I wonder, I think technically all I have to do is spend half the days in Puerto Rico for it to count as my residency. Maybe I could do that. I don't know. Someday when they're all grown up. Yeah, they do have hurricanes down there. That's the thing. I don't know. It's such big decisions. And, you don't have that much time either. Before you know it, I'll be an old man, probably in a freaking wheelchair. We've got the color of the year, Tyler Callahan, number to 76, insert, or parallel, I guess. J Sport says, I want to live in Italy. Costs are lower on everything. Plus, your family's from there. GP8 says, you'll still be making babies, this little man. I don't know, could be. I told my wife, we got to figure something out because, she still has 20 years of childbirthing years ahead of her. And I don't want to have a bunch more kids because I don't know where we're gonna put them. Here's the black and white, the main box. Let's see what we can find in this. 1 auto, 4 relics, or 4 numbered cards. Hopefully a good short print. Any Ohtani would be nice. Hey, there's an Ohtani right there. So you asked and you'll receive. I think it's a snapshot insert. We'll see. Paul Skeens is going to start us off. Very nice. Get it sleeved up. We pulled the short print of him. The short print Skeens are worth $180. Nolan Shawniel, number to 10. That's pretty good on the red. GPH, you're going to switch to a football team. Nick Kurtz right there. And we've got our autograph for the Twins. Johan Santana. Man, was he ever good. I kind of still feel like Terry Collins may have ruined this guy. He had a no-hitter, and he threw 140 pitches. Is it Terry Collins' fault that Johan Santana is not in the Hall of Fame? This is going to go to Christian with the Minnesota Twins. He had a really, really great career. That's numbered to 50. We don't see his autograph that often either. He was lights out. He had just a devastating changeup. There's a Sugano on the yellow, numbered to 75. Lou Ford fans, he should be in the Hall of Fame. This is a great hit right here. This is going to be worth some money. The prize portraits, Aaron Judge, and it's numbered to 25 on the gold border. That'll be worth some money. That's a great hit for black and white, numbered to 25 on the portraits. Shutter Speed Ohtani, that's a pretty good one too. The MVPs back-to-back, Judge and Ohtani, and we got a Ripken green, numbered to 99 for the Baltimore Orioles. Let's check out Yohan Santana. Ultimately, I think a shoulder injury is what ended his career, wasn't it? Yohan Santana. He only pitched 12 years total. 51 WAR. 1.13 whip's pretty good. 1988 strikeouts. Man, he didn't have it. He didn't have a career in his 30s. That sucks. He basically has kind of a Sandy Koufax-esque career. Basically a decade. He pitched from age 21 to 31, got hurt, came back and tried it again, wasn't the same, then retired at age 33. That's kind of sad. Yeah, he would have been a Hall of Famer if he didn't get injured. What wasn't it, his shoulder? Koufax just turned 90 today. Koufax was so freaking dominant. Yeah, that even just the 9 years that Koufax had. What was Koufax? Did he do his elbow? I mean, if there was Tommy John around, Koufax may have been a 300-game winner if Tommy John was around back then. But man, Yohan Santana led the league in WAR 3 consecutive years in 04, 05, and 06. Won the Cy Young Award 2 of those years. And was top 5 the 2 years after that. And then got hurt with the Mets. Never played again. Let's see where his Hall of Fame indicators are at. I think he's short just because he didn't have a career in his 30s. Hall of Fame standards has him at 35. Average Hall of Famer is 100. Hall of Fame monitor has him at 82. Average Hall of Famer is 100. Black Ink has him at 42. Average Hall of Famer is 40 because of those great years that he had. Probably just a little bit short because of the injury. Yeah, Koufax, I think, if I remember correctly, only pitched 9 years. But let's take a look. Let's see. Career ERA for Santana, 3.20 and a 1.13 whip and 1988 strikeouts. Sandy Koufax, 139 wins for Santana. Koufax, 2.76 ERA, 1.106 whip. So the whip is very similar for Koufax. Koufax has one more Cy Young, and Sandy Koufax has a lower WAR than Santana. But man, if you look at Koufax's line, All-Star, 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 6 years and 3 Cy Youngs in his last 4 years. Then he got hurt and never pitched again. The last year in 66, he had a 1.73 ERA with 27 wins, 317 strikeouts, and he never pitched again. Craziness. It's all because of his elbow. I wonder if he would have had Tommy John if he could have continued. He quit because he feared that he was going to have his arm amputated because it hurt so bad. I don't know. Blue Ford fan says if the voters didn't screw Santana in 05, he'd be in the Hall of Fame. Cost him a Cy Young. Yeah, 3 Cy Youngs. I mean, that basically punches your ticket, right? Because can you name a pitcher that has 3 Cy Youngs that isn't in the Hall of Fame? It might be really tough to do so. Here's the rest of these. Trying to think. I don't think so. We've got a blue coming up right here. It is going to be the Vladdy. It's a team color match. That'll be nice. Number 250. $500 million man. I still can't believe we got $500 million. Vlad Jr., $500 million for a first baseman. I wonder who the next big free agent coming up is. I mean, Clemens doesn't really count because he's a steroid guy. But yeah, because like Barry Bonds, 7 MVPs. But yeah, good point. There's Jackson Jobe. Number to 99. I'm saying outside of steroid guys. Yohan Santana. He was really something else during the mid-2000s. And now kids today, they don't even know who he is. They'd be like, "Who's this guy?" Oh, some random twins guy. Toss it off to the side like it's a dollar common auto. Let me print that list. Number 7's in the books. Brad Radke taught Jan his changeup. Brad Radke was good too. You had some good pitchers back then. All right, here we go. This is probably our last round of the night. Christian says, do the jersey. You're right. Roberto Clemente jersey. That's a nice one. Roberto Clemente. This will be the last round of the night because the post office closes at noon tomorrow. She doesn't like it when I walk in there with 5 minutes left with like 150 packages. We got the Mets going to Big E. So congratulations. That's a nice jersey. Clemente going to Big E. Pick your team round number 7. That jersey's yours. So this will be the last one of the night. We'll come back tomorrow with some limited New Year's Eve breaks. And maybe we'll get some Chrome update in here tomorrow night. Like some hobby. We had like a $4,000 card come out of Chrome update. Just on Monday night, the very last round of the night. $4,000 Marvel Superheroes Aaron Judge. Yeah, I do have the scan sheet, but she always is kind of like, oh, I hope I can get these all out. Because, like, I think she just has to, like, dump them all in a big bag or something. I think it is, like, I think she's the first stop on the route where the guy comes to pick up all the mail in the area. Yeah, that Barry Bonds auto is freaking great. Freaking fantastic. I love it. Anyway, here's Tier 1. It is completely sold out. Let's go ahead and read off all the names. How about, I got so shocked today. I was struggling for Tier 1 to find any. Like, I was like trying to find it because this is another product that keeps going up and up and up. How about today, I felt something under my table. And I was like, oh, what's that? It's a full sealed case of Tier 1 that was under there. I put it under here like a month or 2 ago. Just to kind of like have it there. And I forgot about it. It had like been moved off to the side behind the light stand. So I have a whole case of this now, which is crazy. I've been trying to track these boxes down to keep them coming. So we're good with Tier 1 for the next probably few weeks now. We should do like 1 or 2 rounds of that a night. It's a pretty popular one. It reminds me a lot of museum collection and triple threads. So it's coming up next. It comes with a Chrome. Here's our first Chrome Update Mega Box of the night. And also a Holiday Mega Box. It's about time we get to go after the rookie debut patch autos again in a hobby. So there we have all of our stuff. Let's read off all of our participants. We got Fungo Dingers with the Arizona Diamondbacks. We got Post Glacial with the Braves. Kev is going to have the Orioles. Boston Red Sox are going to Matt Mira. David Shee is going to have the Chicago Cubs. Jerry's going to have the White Sox. Cincinnati's going to have the Great Bambino. Cleveland Guardians are going to Steve Trinks. We got the Colorado Rockies also going to Steve Trinks. Detroit Tigers will go to Sister One Angelica. Houston Astros are for Sonny Sims. Phil is going to have the Royals. Angels are for J.D. Owens. We got the Dodgers going to J.V. Russo. The Miami Marlins are going to D.J. Page. Steve T. is going to have the Milwaukee Brewers. Lou Ford fan has the Twins. Mets are going to Stay Awesome. We got the Yankees going out to the Great Bambino. Oakland A's are going to Justin A.Z. Phillies will go to J.D. Owens, and Justin A.Z.'s got the Bucks. San Diego Padres are going to Squatting Frog. We got the Giants going to J.M. Owens. Seattle Mariners are going to Chris C. St. Louis Cardinals will go to J.D. Owens. We got Steve Trinks will take the Tampa Bay Rays. 608 Cards will have Texas. Psalms will have the Blue Jays, and Dodger Dudes will have the Washington Nationals, the last team there of the night. Let me get this list printed out. And then we'll have limited breaks again tomorrow. Let's do that jersey real quick. It's a Kirby Puckett jersey, which somehow I misspelled his name there. Kirby Puckett. Sorry about that. No disrespect. That's obviously a typo. Here is the spin for the Kirby Puckett jersey. That's going to go out. I didn't even notice that till just now. The Great Bambino is going to have it. So, Greg, congratulations. Kirby Puckett is coming your way. And now here we go with our last one of the night. Send everybody a message that this one is about to start, so that if they're not in the chat, they can come on in and check their cards being pulled live. And if for every reason they're not here, they can always go back and watch it on YouTube. Start off with Holiday. You're welcome, Bambino, moving up the ranks. What's that, jersey number 15? I want to say you're probably second place, you or TJ. J.D. Owen says that Puckett was my first jersey back in the 80s. I wonder what my first jersey was. There's a Babe Ruth. I think it may have been an Andy Van Slyke homemade jersey that my mom made me for Halloween. Here's the cookie parallel of Jackson Chorio for the Brew Crew. I don't know if there's any value to those, by the way. I don't know if there's any value to the cookie parallels whatsoever, but I still sleeve them up. It's literally just a base card with a slightly different back. White Sox Thompson, his first jersey was Paul Konerko. J Sport was Joe Green from the Steelers. Great Bambino's at 17. I think TJ is at 15, so I think you are in second place. Jerry, I think, has 34. Jerry's had some good luck. There's Juan Soto. I remember Jerry's won 4 in a night, 3 in a night multiple times. It's Dalton Rushing on the metallic. Nick Kurtz is in there. Lou Ford fan says, guess who mine was? I got to guess Lou Ford, right? One of these days, I'm going to come across a Lou Ford. I almost said Lou DeFord. Lou Ford fan jersey at like a flea market or something. I'm going to have to buy it. There's a Paul Skeens short print. You got the Jace Young on the blue foil right there. And how about an autograph? That is extremely rare. I almost just went right on by. I was looking at the chat. That is an auto from a holiday mega box. Extremely rare. Like, it might be one in every 40 boxes or so that gives you one of these. It's the runner-up for the Rookie of the Year, too. Going out to the Chicago Cubs, that is going to go to David Chi. So, David, congratulations. A rookie auto of Cade Horton right there. Really tough hit from the mega boxes. I mean, you've seen us open a bunch of these megas, and, you know, a lot of the time we don't even get a relic. There's Ketel Marte on the blue metallic. Edgar Caro in there as well. Chrome updates coming up next in our next to last box of the night. Yeah, super short print autograph right there. Super tough to come by on Cade Horton's autograph. On really any autograph from this. Get that sleeved up and top loaded right now. Lou Ford says, nice. I haven't even seen an autograph from Holiday yet. Hey, Sleeta says, not sure if you saw it. Can you top load that Ohtani short print that you pulled? Which one was it? Was it from Black and White? You're chasing that one. Let me know which one it was. Second last black and white card. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I probably already have it set aside in the sleeve. But I'll get it top loaded up when I get to sort everything out tonight. Was it the short print? I know we had the snapshot Ohtani in there. That's pretty nice. So you got the... That's worth some money. Paul Skeens' short print's worth $180. I wonder what that Ohtani was worth. What is the short print Ohtani worth? I didn't even make a big deal about it. I didn't even realize it. It's a $300 card right there. Jeez. So that's why those boxes go for $500. You pull a short print, they're going for crazy amounts of money. $300 for an Ohtani short print. And nobody in the chat even realized it except for Hazelito, who had the Dodgers and was chasing that card. The Judge is even more expensive. And I might have to track down some more of those boxes, but after tax, they're like freaking $550 at Steel City. They're like the only place that really has them in stock, too. And I have to drive an hour to get there to go get them. but maybe I will. There's Debbie Matthews, number to 150. This is the Chrome Update Hobby Box. There's going to be an autograph. Usually 1 to 2 numbered cards. Then we're always hoping for some sort of a case hit. We had the Marvel Superhero card of Aaron Judge, about a $4,000 card, come out on Monday night in the last pack of the night. Last recently sold was about $3,500 on eBay. I'll have to make that into short when I get some time. But usually, I'm either sorting cards, shipping cards, live with you guys, making a YouTube video, or spending time with my family. So there's not much time to go back and go through the streams and make them into shorts. I need to start like doing that on my lunch break at school. All right, here we go. Last stack. Kumar Rocker rookie, number to 199 on the Aqua. And this will be the autograph. It's Daniel Schneemann. Aqua Auto, number to 199 for Cleveland. It's going to Steve Trink. So, Steve, congratulations on the rookie auto. Cleveland gets the auto, but it's not the last auto of the night. There's still a Tier 1 box with 2 autos in it, and they can be quite good. If you get lucky and get a great box, Tier 1 can be quite amazing. Let's see what we got. Hey, so says they should flip the black and white cards because they're hard to tell. Yeah, especially like with me, once I open a product enough, like now with Heritage, like I know immediately when there's a short print because I've opened a lot of Heritage high number now. But with black and white, I've probably only opened like 7 or 8 of those boxes. So I don't automatically just recognize short prints all of a sudden. So yeah, they should flip them. Here we go. This stack feels somewhat thick. Might be a bonus card. There's a thick relic in there. That's what it's going to be. We're just talking about Sandy Koufax. He's going to be on top right here. So we start off with Sandy Koufax, numbered to 75. Going out to the Dodgers, J.V. Russo is going to get that one. Congratulations. Now for the hits. The relic is pretty thick. It is for the Astros. Going to Sonny, which I misspelled your name as Song, so sorry about that. Auto-corrected it, I guess. It's an Altuve red dual right there. Dual red relic numbered to 25. That's not too shabby. I mean, after all, he is a future Hall of Famer. And now it's time for the autographs. Well, right off the bat, you see that David is going to have a Cub. Looks like it's from that like Prime Shots insert set. So that could be Pete Crow Armstrong, which would be great. We'll see. Well, all I can tell you is it's a Cub. Giant Cubs hat right there. I think it's a Pete Crow Armstrong auto. I'm going with it. It is Ben Brown. No, who is Ben Brown anyway? David Shee is going to get that one. I just ruined your night because you thought you were going to get a Pete Crow Armstrong, but you get this guy. He looks just devious, like he's happy. I like this series, but I don't know why some of these guys are in this checklist. Like Ben Brown is not any kind of like major even rookie, like not even a tier 2 rookie. So sorry, David. No Pete Crow Armstrong for you. Final card of the night. It's a thicker relic. Are you kidding me? David, it's Pete Crow Armstrong. Are you kidding me? A Cubs box. Ross says, WTF. Somebody played a joke on us. We thought we had a Pete Crow Armstrong on the Prime Shots auto. It was some random guy that most of us have never heard of, and now we get a Pete Crow Armstrong patch auto, number to 49. It's a Cubs box right there for David. And David, you do go home with a Pete Crow Armstrong autograph after all, number 21 of 49. How about that one? Lou Ford Van says, I think I nailed it. Call this box a tier 1.5. Not quite tier 1, but way to save the box there with the Pete Crow Armstrong patch auto in it to wrap things up. So that's all we have for you tonight. Sort of limited breaks tonight. We also did that consignment. We'll finish that consignment up on next Tuesday. There's still some other stuff in there to do as well. Just like random, like a bunch of like stuff like football and stuff in there. I just didn't want to over football you or anything. And there's like Melvin Moore relics in there. So I mean, there's some nice ones in there like Yamamoto, but a lot of football and stuff. So I decided to break it up and just kind of use it as kind of like a filler in between our breaks tonight, and we'll continue that next Tuesday. But tomorrow's the last show of the year, the last day of 2025, and we'll probably get started around 5, just for a couple hours. I don't know, maybe like 5 or 6 breaks I'll open up for you, and we'll do a little more tier 1, a lot more cosmic, working a little Chrome update, maybe the last 50 hobby pack round of the year, because we haven't done that one in a long time. And we had a special request: get some Chrome update back into a break, maybe a Chrome update jumbo round, or a tops update jumbo box round with the silver packs and everything. So thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you guys had a great evening, and we'll go ahead and send everybody off on a raid. I think we did all of our jerseys and everything, right? Big Saul, good night. Thanks for hanging out tonight, and let's see. Oh, our buddies at the Candy Connection are live. Let's go see if you can go win a free candy box. I just won I won like 40 Mr. Beast bars for like $20. Those things are like $4 a piece in Walmart. My kids are enjoying those and loving them right now. But anyway, we'll send you over to our Candy Connection friends. Good night, everybody, and I'll see y'all tomorrow for the last show of the year.
Oh my gosh, Jab's family! Welcome! Thank you guys for the raid! Skittles! Okay, this is what I can see. This is where I gotta focus. Get in this giveaway, guys. You guys know I got a candy box. You guys know I got a candy box. General Lee, 327. Congratulations on the giveaway. Here's another giveaway candy box again. I'm gonna pull it. Go. 6, yeah. 6.